Hello, everyone, and welcome to GTA 5. Yes, it is that time again where we are going to be racing. Hopefully, there will be some good racing and all of that along the way. We have got some spaces currently in the session if you would like to take part. Ewan is on invite duty. Ewan is a person to message if you would like to join. You've got to be playing on Xbox, you've got to be on the enhanced version, send you in a message, you know, the usual, and Ewan will try their best to get you connected. We're starting off at Brands Hatch today. Welcome all who are just tuning in. We haven't been to this track for a little while. It's a pretty damn good recreation, actually, of the Brands Hatch circuit. The description for the track is why race at Silverstone when we already have Brands Hatch. I don't remember saying that personally. I don't think I said that. I could be wrong. I don't remember ever saying that. I mean, I wouldn't say I liked Brands Hatch more than Silverstone particularly. I have a feeling someone is just playing silly buggers with the track descriptions. To be fair, Lado puts all sorts of nonsense in them, so you know, it wouldn't surprise me if that's where that came from. But yeah, we're starting off with a vaguely sensible race in this one. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying Pone's latest creation, straight. Line is utter madness, expected to be 20 times worse than straight line, with a turnaround you won't be expecting. I did see Pone has made one of those. It may well make an appearance in a video at some point in the near future. Mr. Sakota, I don't know if I pronounced that one correctly, but thank you very much for the donation. As a man drove his expensive car into a tree and found out how the Mercedes bends. You are going to get a boo. You are going to get a boo from me, and indeed from chat. You will get a boo from both of those. Shall we get loaded up? More cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. So I've missed the last few streams due to work commitments. How did my namesake go on Wednesday? Well, it was quite the adventure. You died, the game died, it reloaded and you were back to life, and then you drank yourself to death for a second time. So, I'm gonna go with, you had a great run. You did a surprisingly good job at putting down rebellions constantly in what was a difficult era for the great FailRace empire. You did a hell of a job dealing with all of that. But unfortunately, you did drink yourself to death. And you also couldn't stop telling people about how you killed your brother near the end. Admittedly, you died and no one found out, so it didn't matter, but yeah, you drank too much and you told a lot of people about your murderous secret. It was a weird session. If you haven't seen Wednesday's stream on Crusader Kings, I appreciate that's going to sound mad, and honestly, it is quite mad. Crusader Kings is a brilliant game. Yeah, Cowbell has passed away. We have now Emperor Art is the leader of the mess that is the FailRace Empire. So there we go. Petrolhead, thank you very much for the super chat. Say hello, Alex. Only popping in with a super chat today. Vegetation picks from a car show today, and also got a Bone Shaker Hot Wheels car. Oh, I do like the Bone Shaker. I have a Bone Shaker. I must do. Oh, I do actually. I think I have like the 50th anniversary Bone Shaker. I think I have that set. But it was a good day for car shows. It would be a good day for car shows. I have been in the house editing and watching TV. That's been. It's not been the most exciting. No, I took Apollo out for a walk in the morning before it got too hot. But yeah, I basically stayed inside today, and while I was doing bits and pieces of editing and working, I was watching the new seasons of Titans on Netflix. That was my day. Oh, that's understeer at turn 1. That was basically it for me. I have been very exciting. Oh, we are battling away for first here at Brands Hatch. Oh, Gliska's going to go around the outside. I can't carry the speed. I can't carry the speed through there because there was a car on the outside and a bit where I wanted to be, and Danger Man gave us a bit of a hurry-up bump, but it's fine. We'll lose out a little bit. I mean, this rendition of Brands Hatch is pretty good. Overtaking is always a little bit difficult. Hey. The back end has let go on that one. Liam is doing a hell of a job trying to keep that tailgater in this group, so it is not likely to be easy. Oh, I say that as there is a little bit of argy-bargy going on. So yeah, the tailgater is a bit slower than the shafter, so Liam is having to rely on catch-up and slipstream to help that car out. Gliska's tried to go for a gap that wasn't quite there. That's way too deep through turn 1. It's fine. We will get away with that for the moment. Lado's to the inside. Oh, and there is a backwards Ewan on the exit of turn 1. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen more cars roll. They might have been further back, to be honest. Turn 1, the exit of turn 1 is dangerous. Is very dangerous. You end up out wide and you go for a big flip, essentially. We are still battling away with Lado, who is going to have a look to the inside. We'll get there. We have got lots of momentum. No, but can't turn in when I wanted to. That's an awful rejoin. I was going a lot faster than I thought I was. Sorry, Stevie. I will hold my hands up and say that's a terrible rejoin. I was trying to go a lot closer to the tyre bundle, but I was going a lot quicker than I should have been and got spat out into the middle of the circuit. No, we'll push Stevie forward. Yeah, that was not the line through there. Okay, we will get back to 7th. It's currently kind of busy. Oh, and Danger Man and Ninetails, 2 red cars, have had an accident. That's fine. We will sneak our way up the inside. Not going to pull that move off. We're going to be stuck with no speed on the exit. Doyle is here as well, and there's a couple more. I think it's Childish and Salmon are coming to join in the party. Lado is to the front of the pack at the moment, battling. But Liam is still holding on with that tailgater. It does look like Liam is going to win the battle of the tailgaters in this one. Fair play. Fair play for keeping that there. It has been squeezed against the wall, shall we say. Ninetails to the inside. I'm going to try and get this good run on the exit, because everyone's going to get stuck on the outside with nowhere to go, although it's Stevie who is steaming ahead, and I'm going to have a horrible line through turn 1 if I'm not careful, which we were. Unfortunately, it was such a tight line through turn 1, it was always going to be quite slow. Childish has joined the group in all of this. Uh-oh. No. He's dodged the chaos. More chaos. More chaos is going on. Childish is going to go through the middle. Oh, a little bit of lag from Childish's car. That's not great. I think, is it Small Man in the bright red car? I'm not actually sure. I thought it was Salmon for a second, but no, I'm not sure. Not sure who is in that, who has also joined the group. Oh, back end did not want to stick. We lost a bit too much of the car. It's... yeah, if you step over the line in this car, you are in a world of pain. You are in a world of pain. Oh, Childish is a little bit laggy up at the front. Not so easy to race against a car when it's lagging around like that, because he's just not quite sure where it's going to go. As you see there, it just jumps itself back to kind of the middle of the track. We are all the way to the inside again. Oh, I don't know if I moved across on ladder. I might have moved a little bit. There was a little bit of a little bit of shenanigans there. We will try and not squeeze the cars into the wall. I'm not sure whether I went across on ladder or not. I might have done. If I did, I do apologise. We got away with it. Ladder backed out of it and was sensible about all of that. We've got a great run all the way to the front. Just don't overcook it here. As Gliska does, so many cars have been sliding under braking down there. In the real circuit, yeah, you have issues at that corner. You have issues at that corner. Is that where Camish went off and lost touring cars? It was that corner, wasn't it? I mean, I was there. I was actually at the track watching it. Not at that corner. I was at turn 1 that year. I think it was that corner where Cowish's brakes failed and he lost the championship, which was desperately unlucky. As much as I was never a Honda fan, oh no, me and Liam have done a bad thing. Brands Hatch doesn't have that, I'll tell you. Brands Hatch does not have that section on it. Don't have the rolly curb. Right, one more lap to go. Can we? Sorry, Mute. I think Mute was half thinking about an overtake and then lifted, and I was already committed to the corner. I do apologise for the little bit of a bump through there. It was not intentional in the slightest. Just caught out by a sudden slowing car in the middle of the corner. Liam's, well, kind of roll and spin has dropped them back. We are on the outside of Stevie. We're following a Lado through here. I mean, I'm not really going for... I wasn't actually going for an overtake into the final corner as such. It was all about trying to get a good run out of there, which we have done successfully. But I've got to slow it down for the first corner. Don't do what we saw last lap around. My roll wasn't quite as bad as Liam's, but yeah, we're going to try and avoid that. It's absolute madness. Where on earth, I say where on earth do you want to be on the final lap? You want to be first across the line, but the slipstream, I know there's going to be a lot of overtaking opportunities around in this one. We are to the outside of Danger Man. Ninetales is approaching at high speed. Is Ninetales going to go to the inside? Thinks about it. I couldn't really turn in because I wasn't sure if Ninetales was going to be there, and what's happened is it's just made both of us slow through that section. Ninetales kind of half went for the pass, couldn't quite do it. So Gliska leads from Danger Man. Are either of us going to be close enough for the run to the finish line? I mean, we're going to send it to the inside here. We're looking for a slipstream off of Gliska. It's not going to be enough. We're going to be closing, but it's too far back. Oh, damn it. It was a hard battle for second. Gliska kind of picked the right moment. Me fighting with Ninetales and Danger Man. We all just cost each other a bit too much time and fell back. Damn. And there we go. Gliska will take victory. It's a second place for us. Danger Man is third. Lado's up in fourth. Ninetales ends up in fifth. Ahead of Salmon. Salmon actually gets highest place of the tailgaters as well. It's Mute, Stevie, Drake, and Liam would round out the top 10. There we go. It is madness. It's madness, to say the least. Good. A good race to start with, though. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation, saying, drank myself to death. Excellent. The pub's open in 6 hours. Emperor Cowbell would not care whether the pubs were open or not. Emperor Cowbell would find a way regardless, and apparently did. That was the problem. You are the first character I've ever had on Crusader Kings to manage to drink themselves to death. It's quite impressive. Where did we get to? Sorry, I'm just going to go back to MB, thank you very much for the donation. So if I donate £20, could I join? Well, absolutely. You are welcome to join. This session is open to anybody. You don't have to donate to take part. If you do want to come along and join, there are two things. You need to be, three things, I guess. You need to be on Xbox, you need to have the enhanced version of the game, and you need to not drive like a plank, essentially. If you do want to take part, Ewan is the person to message, whose game... I'm going to make sure this game is not going to... Yep, just going to close that. Ewan's game tag, there we go. Alongside where we have highlighted on the screen at the moment, that's Ewan's game tag. Send Ewan a message on Xbox, and they will try and get you invited, get you connected as best as possible. But yeah, you do need to be on Xbox, and you do need the enhanced version of the game if you wish to join. Apparently, Pone is making brownies. I am jealous. It's not a bad way to end a Sunday, presuming it is an end of a Sunday and not the start of a Monday or middle of a Sunday for the Americans. Nicole, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying, I don't know track names. I want Lado to pick one. Okay. We can have a Lado pick. We can have a Lado pick for our next circuit. God knows what that... I mean, it depends on what mood Lado is in. Sometimes it'll be a silly circuit. Sometimes it'll be a sensible circuit. It could go either way. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, I have no idea what we might get from that one. Okay, so Sports Classics are up next. That was the sedan race, which was... yeah, it's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Can't complain about those vehicles, really. Let's get everyone ready. I don't know if we've got anybody else connecting. Pone, next time you make brownies, I guess you're gonna have to make some for everyone, because you know you've started the whole. Chat starts talking about food, and then everyone gets hungry. It is. Yeah. It happens, and it happens regularly. It happens regularly. Ah, the good old days of pizza talk, and I think it was mostly pizza. We would get distracted with on certainly when I was streaming on Twitch and stuff. I think that was what we normally did. But there we go. Right, I don't know if we've got anybody else to get connected. You can send a message to Ewan at any time, and we'll try and invite you as best as possible. Yeah, we might have started a race, but we'll try and get you into the next one, or however it works. Right. Sports Classics. Let's go. I can't remember what this track has to race around it. It's wonderful managing to get all of chat hungry. Alex Anderson, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, do the track that you swap the vehicle every lap. The one that last time you ran, your controller broke. Yes. I remember the track. I don't actually know if I still have it saved. I might do. I certainly don't remember the name of it. Oh, Rapid GT, I think we're going to go with that. Oh, I have a feeling our little standing bit might be about to get hit by a train. Or maybe that's just the lights coming on. Who knows? But yes, is it called emotional damage? I think it is actually, yeah. If I still got it, we can potentially have a go. We can potentially have a go with that one. It does questionable in the working department, but we shall see. So, I've got the Rapid GT. There's a few Zions I spotted around. Ninetales has the Sterling GT. There's a few Rapids further back. We will try and go around the outside of everybody. Well, it's kind of more just holding on to position. A little bit of defence early on. Ninetales will get past with some slipstream, as will Small Man opted not to on that one. He's kind of happy to follow for the moment. We will let Ninetales do a little bit of curb boosting. Hope Ninetales gets in front, and then we can do some slipstream, although it's not going to be enough. It's going to be enough. Small Man didn't fancy the outside manoeuvre there. Can't say I blame them particularly. That's proved to be a difficult corner to get right, especially in these cars that will be less grippy. I was expecting Ninetales to throw it to the inside. They did not. So in the end, we left a lot of space that we didn't really need to. We are sticking to this inside line. That's fine. We're happy to go side by side around the final corner. Ninetales gets the overlap and will be past. Drake going very quickly into turn one. I'm just going to have a lift. I'm just going to duck underneath, and we'll hopefully get everybody on the exit here if I can, which we do. I mean, they'll go for a cutback, but I don't know if it's going to work. Ninetales will just get that momentum with Sterling. The curb will help us. The curb will save us. Ewan's turned up. Hello, Frosty Gold Machine. Ewan had a controller turn off in the first race. That's why we didn't really see much of that car. You know what, Rapid, if you want to go in front, by all means, because then I can slipstream along. Oh, I don't want to be on the outside here. Nope. God, if you are on the outside and you are getting pulled along by the slipstream, you are just having an accident. And there's no two ways about it. There is... Oh, there's a wall tap. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to see here. We got away with it, amazingly. Who has got... I got no real slipstream. I've got enough speed to pass Ewan, but not enough to pass Ninetales. We can lift and coast our way down here. Ewan's going to cut underneath. Doyle is up over the rolly curb. Brand's hat. Oh, there's been issues at turn 1, as is a common thing for Brands. You ended up on the inside wall, and somebody went straight into the outside wall through there. The whole week. We've got a great line through there, but I could not really use my speed. We got a little bit checked up, and now we are 3 wide into the corner that I really don't want to go too wide into, but never mind. We are... well, this is madness. I did say we were looking for more exciting races than the ridiculous Formula E race that happened technically very early hours of this morning for England, but we have had a lot of lead changes this lap, and now a danger man has got involved, and he has worn us as a hat. It's fine. We will get going. I don't know whether I actually wandered over on danger man or danger man again. I don't know whether it was one of those, because I was more looking forward at yeah, it was kind of a little bit of... There was plenty of space on the outside, but I was wandering a little bit. So I can't really blame Danger Man that much on that one. Yeah, never mind. We still have a bit of a chance. Yeah, we're only at half distance. There's still plenty of time to work your way forward, and we are always happy to actually try and work our way forward. I hope there's no stop sticks out there, because that was going to be an abandoned circuit to avoid a big crash. I don't want to be involved in those kind of shunts. At the end of the day, our goal is to move ourselves forward. We want to get back into the lead fight, and we're not going to do that if we're involved in other people's crashes. Around the outside on this bit here is risky, however, it has worked, and we are carrying not much speed up the hill actually, kind of stalled out a little bit. Let's go for a sit in the draft. We will catch as much as I wanted, although I think that might have been because... Oh no! Lado tangled with the pink car, and I was at the limit. I was already committed to the corner at that point. Sorry, Lado. That is very unfortunate. Everything was fine, and then as they tangled and came back across the track in front of me, I didn't have the grip to do anything about it. So, yeah, that is unfortunate. Sorry, Lado. But, you know, at the end of it, I can't really do much about that one. It's just one of those, yeah. So I will wait for crashes, you know, where it has been very much my fault. On that one, it's kind of, I don't know what I could have really done at that point. Oh, Ewan with terrible rejoin of the day too. That's quite a bad... It wasn't a great place to be fair. It is a horrible place to be stuck. But yeah, also not a great rejoin. But it could have got... It went quite bad for me. It went a lot worse for Salmon. Now there is a chance, but we can still catch up to the front. We have got Danger Man leading the way, followed by, I don't even know who it is, Valtrek and Liam in front. So Danger Man with the Rapid GT, Valtrek with the Sterling, Liam with that Zion Classic. We've got massive, massive speed to pass the Sterling. Can I pass the Liam? Go around the outside, we can. It will do the job. Fantastic. Puts us to second. Oh, it's not Danger Man, sorry. It's Ninetales that's leading the way. Do apologise. I completely forgot what has occurred in this race. It's really easy to forget what's going on here. Liam is happy to follow in the slipstream. Probably not the worst idea, actually, in all of this. Danger Man is to that inside. Now, I'm expecting at least one car to come past before the end of the lap. Nope, Liam is just going to push us. That's fine. I'm taking a slightly different line through there than Ninetales. I don't think it's that much faster. I think I should probably take the line that Ninetales does. Oh, although that was a little bit too close to the Sterling. I just got a little too deep under brakes. Well, that's what happens when you drive around your own for a while. you develop braking points, and then when you're in the slipstream of a car, those braking points are now useless because you've got to brake way earlier. And I just forgot that one slightly. Oh, it's going to be a drag race. No, purple car's got it. That's got way more speed with that slipstream. However, everyone is going to have to be quite careful through here being side by side. And oh, well, the Sterlings wiped themselves out. That was, yeah, Valtrack made a bit of, I don't know whether they got a twitch mid-corner. They certainly made a mistake and ended up in, yeah, wiping themselves out. Right, so it is currently 2 Zion Classics and 2 Rapid GTs in the top 4, heading on to the final lap of the race. Oversteer for me. I think we're going to be in trouble. I think we're going to struggle to do this. I've had a bit too much wheel spin, a bit too much sliding. We're going to need one hell of a good rest of the lap, and we really need the top 2 to fight. And more importantly, what I need is the cars behind, not to fight me too hard, but of course they are going to want to be getting as good as best position as they can. Mute is here. We were very fast through this section. We're using every little bit of curb boost we can here to catch us up. Mute has come with us. Mute is very much in this fight now as we head towards the final corner. Are we going to be able to do anything with the Rapid GT? Liam is to the inside. We have got a good run here, but it's a very weird line for me there. Danger Man might get both of us on the run to the line. It's going to be another second place. Oh. I mean, two second places, not a terrible start. Not a terrible start. Danger Man will claim that victory and the fastest lap of the race, the only sub 1 minute lap. It is a 1-2 for the Rapid GTs. Liam is on the podium with Zion. Mute ends up 4th with the Sterling. Good recovery, actually, from Lado to end up in 5th after we made contact with a couple of laps to go. So well done, Lado. Ninetales is 6th, ahead of Ewan, Valtrek, Salmon, and Valitane will round out the top 10. Oh, bloody hell. That was a manic end to the race. I made the gamble on following Liam in that final stretch, hoping for that slipstream run to the line. And unfortunately for me, it was Danger Man's plan that worked better. Pretty much, we kind of followed the wrong car slightly. Maybe we should have stuck with Danger Man, although I think we would have struggled to out slipstream. Whichever way we went, I think someone was perhaps always going to be able to slipstream a bit better. But yeah, can't complain too much at a second, 2 seconds basically, and some good racing, some very good racing along the way. So we shall go off to free mode. More cowbell. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying I'm making chocolate eclairs after the stream. I owe a customer some after grabbing some stainless and aluminium offcuts so we could have a go with our new laser welder. Rum will be included in the icing. That I do like a good chocolate eclair. You cannot go wrong. Cannot go wrong with them. So that does sound. I can't say I've ever had rum chocolate eclairs. I mean, it does sound tasty. I'm not gonna lie. It does sound tasty. Does sound good. That is for sure. All right, I'm going to just have to shout at Lado, because I don't know if Lado is actually. Oh, Lado is in chat. What's the track level 8 made where it's by the military base with the long downhill through the river? Cleverer people than me is level 8 around. Somebody shout at level 8. Is that the one we did with the Hummers? God, what track was that? God, there's one we did with Hummers. I do remember do remember doing that. If you mean actually going through the river, I am not sure. I'm just going to have a flick through to see if anything here suddenly jogs my memory. I mean, is it this one? I don't know if it still works. I mean, this one dumps us downhill by the military base by the river. Good old Dingleberry pump. That's not going to be the one that's at the airport. This is the one that has quite a fast downhill section, and then there's a wall. I think it could be this one. I think it could be this one that Lado means. I don't know. We shall give it a try. May or may... It should be good regardless. Don't know if I was going to have a sneeze for a second. I thought I was. And then maybe not. We shall see. I might... Hay fever's not been too bad today. Well, mostly because I've been inside. You know, funnily enough, hay fever's not too bad when you are inside most of the day. We'll try and get everybody back connected again. Apparently only Ninetales is going to join. There we go. Everyone is getting connected now. Yeah, this isn't the track that I thought it was with the Hummers. I can't remember. But this one should be good. If this is the one that I am thinking it is. If you do want to join, there are still some spaces. Ewan is the person to message. Game tag is alongside where I have highlighted at the moment. Send Ewan a message, and he will try and get you invited as soon as possible. You need to be on Xbox, and you need to be on the enhanced version of the game if you want to take part. So, yeah. We'll try and get you connected as best as possible. If GTA is going to allow it, unfortunately, we can't really be in free mode, etc., because it's just broken. GTA is a bit of a mess. Who would have thought it? Should also put out a little bit of a warning. The creator, the recent update broke the creator. There may be some broken props in this. Quite a few level 8 circuits did get a little bit broken. We don't know what/if might be broken in this one. So there is a little chance it might be busted. But we will have to wait and see on that one. Hopefully it won't be. I think most got fixed, but we will see. We will see what on earth might happen in this. I think Mute is having issues getting connected. The servers. The servers, they are wonderful. They are always up to something. Anyway, Caleb, thank you very much for the donation. So it's my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow. And how better to celebrate than with some chaos. We are good at that one. Boost Canal, please, in Supers or whatever the fastest class available is. We will see if everyone has got annoyed. We might avoid. Boost Canal is a frustrate. It's much more fun for you lot to watch than it is for everyone to drive. However, we can have a go. I don't think there are very many fast cars available for Boost Canal. It's to do with what fits in certain areas. So I don't think we have any fast cars that actually work at Boost Canal outside of like the Brioso, maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, we will potentially have a go. Right, I think we're going to be ready to go here. We're going to go with 24. Should still be a pretty good race if this is the track that I'm thinking it is. Right, muscle cars. Good place to start. You cannot go wrong with some muscle cars around. Well, I say that. I guess level 8 could have been mean. It is always possible that level 8 has been mean and opted to okay, no, it's a good car. It's a car that I like very much. Well done for those of you that remember why it is that I like the like the car. Oh, some fun videos. Some fun videos were had by now many years ago. Many years ago. Time flies when you're making YouTube videos and stuff. Right, racing time. What could possibly go wrong here? I mean, I know where things were. Oh, does this have this road that I'm thinking it does? Oh god, it does. Yep, it does have. Well, it has this road. This road itself is bad enough. The first corner is a bit sketchy, and then yeah, this road will claim many victims, I am sure. It is a difficult road, and as Drake has quite amply demonstrated, when things go wrong, they tend to go wrong around here. We will sneak our way past. Oh, and Ninetales has found a car park to park in. Gliska making a breakaway at the front. There is a 2-car breakaway. Ladder with a big slide. We got a better run, and we are getting ambitious. It was an ambitious pass that did not quite come off, and I chose the wrong point to look back. I thought that corner was faster. Oh, lots of people. Oh dear. Many cars have gone exploring. I think it's Gliska and Liam running away at the front of this one. That would seem to confirm my theory. So yeah, this part of the map is very twisty and turny and real easy to make a big mistake and go visiting dangerous bits of scenery. This next part I think is quite fast. The climb up and around the mountain is slow, and then the descent is rather rapid. Pretty sure it's almost like a straight drop. Oh, that's too much oversteer for me. Yeah. And then you got a very quick corner towards the end of the lap. Laguna has got nothing on the elevation changes that you do here, and that is such a dangerous corner. I'm going to buy some fruit. Oh, I was going way too quick. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I didn't realise there was such a big drop off down there. I should have gone forward before trying to jump off and get back on the circuit. I was going way too fast trying to catch up to the leaders, which I should not have been doing. God damn it. Well, there is a battle at the front. Now, Lado's on their own, and then there's this huge gaggle of cars behind. Now, if we are clever and can work together and not race each other too hard, we can maybe catch the cars ahead, but it's going to be difficult because we're, well, going to race each other. No one wants to sit at the back of the train the entire time, so there's an opportunity to move up a place, it's going to be taken, like that one, for example. But if we cost each other too much time, the leaders may be able to run away. Catch-up, not the most effective around this circuit, by virtue of, well, you've almost got constant cornering for the first half of the lap. Makes it a good challenge of a circuit, this one, but you do often get quite spread out. You can get quite spread out. We are racing with Bumpy and Danger Man. Bumpy ran a little bit wide. That will work for me. This corner, the deceptive one, as it shall now be known as. Everyone has got better this time around as we remember where the track goes. I am... Nope, not making that work. Actually, I was going for the... let's rally-cross our way with the black fin. And it kind of worked for a bit, right up until the point where it didn't, and I got a bit too greedy. Okay, so Lado's fallen back into the clutches of this group. I don't know whether there's a little mistake or what may have transpired. But, yeah, the leaders are miles away. They are having their own race. It's Ninetales and Lado. Small gap back to this next gaggle of cars. Danger Man with the idea that I was kind of going for, only I didn't quite get it as well. Now, let's not go and visit bits of scenery down here like I did last time. No more buying of fruit. It is healthy for you, but not in the middle of a race. Stig spinning. We're fine. I might have got Stig and Mute confused because they have similar coloured cars. I do apologise if I did. It's the difficulty of just commentating based on car colour alone. pretty much. Now, we're up to 7th. I mean, we're in the fight for 3rd, essentially. This is the battle for 3rd. The leaders, I think, are out of touch. Possibly, although anything can happen between now and the end of the race. You know, a mistake from one of them will change this. Oh, Stig thought about it. In fact, actually, we have managed to stop tripping over ourselves long enough that the catch-up might have brought them back towards us. I think it has. Okay, that's good news. We haven't really worked together, but we've stopped stumbling over each other, at least, for long enough to catch the leaders. And we still have a little bit of time. Whoa, there's a kicker sideways for us, heading over the bridge. We have two different Ninetaleses in this front group. The orange one ahead of us. So it's the top 8 are sort of back together again. It's not ultra close. Oh, the other orange car is in trouble, doing what I did last lap, basically. Go, 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 go! I couldn't get past you, so I will just give you the momentum to hopefully keep up with a Lado, a Danger Man, a Ninetales, and all that. Lado going for a slightly different line. We're all taking slightly different lines through that section, just looking for any kind of advantage we can get on the other cars. I think my line was good, I just didn't have anywhere to go. Which, yeah, is a problem. I can't make the most of the momentum through that. Now, we are on the slightly higher line. Oh, no! Lado got connected with the orange car. And the orange car, I don't think it expected Lado to cut down across, although I don't think it was a particularly big shot. Oh, I've lost the back end big time down there. As did, I think it was Liam, got a huge slide. Stig's having a look to the inside. Sorry, Stig, I chopped Stig off a little bit, mostly because I only realised very late that a blue car was turning up. The orange machine has gone wide. We are up to 5th. We are in the slipstream. Lado's not quite out of the group yet, though. I think Lado still has a chance. We'll probably still be here come the final lap of the race. We have got a good run down the start, well, towards this, essentially the first corner here. It is flat in these cars, but it's sketchy being flat in a group of vehicles. Gliska did not know we were to the inside there. I think they went to pull out for a pass on Liam, and we were just turning up at speed. And they were not expecting an orange car alongside. We've come out of it okay. It's not the end of the world. Nope, not going to make that one work. Got to be careful around here. You don't want a botched attempt at a pass on this part of the circuit. At this point in the race, there is not the time to recover. It took us about 3 laps to recover from a not very good start and from a visiting of the fruit stands. So, yeah, at this stage in the race, it will not happen. You will not recover. Lado might, because it was only a sort of half spin essentially. Oh, and we have really slowed each other down quite badly over this section. We've all stacked each other up, and now no one's going quickly. Stig's having a look to the inside. Gliska's going to bounce across wide. Oh, and did collect. I saw that one happening, which is why I took a completely different line through that section, which works for me. Like, Gliska was always going to reappear at some point. It was unlucky for Stig and Ninetales that, yeah, they were not able to avoid that one. I'm going with the Danger Man's slightly higher line up there. You lose a little bit on the way in, but I think you gain momentum on the exit. However, it's so much momentum. Ninetales is going for the really brave manoeuvre. My car wanted to twitch and kill me. Whoa. It is Ninetales and Liam looking to the outside. Danger Man is to the front of the pack. So yeah, we had a good run, but it was already too wide, and it's just I don't trust the back end of this car to stick to the road. Well, if you go for that. Now, slipstream runs to the line can happen here because it's a little bit of a straight. God, I wish that was the final lap. It would have been a hell of a photo finish. It's useful to know that you can do that if desperate. Gliska's run out of space and rode and has gone for a flight. Gliska is an aeroplane. Oh, that was a narrow gap. There was just a Blackfin's width there to make that happen. And it worked. But yeah, that was millimetres away from a disaster. Ninetales got past and then has oversteered and lost momentum up the next hill. It's been a mad race, this one. Sorry, chat, there's no chance of looking at you at the moment. This has been... this track's way too intense and this battle far too hectic to really see much of what's going on there. I got understeer. Mid-corner, did not want to turn. And we held up Liam, but no one actually was able to really profit from that one. Okay, as we head towards this winding mountain road, is Liam going to try and get a pass done here? Possibly. I mean, we've seen side-by-side antics work. Oh, it will work then. I got oversteer, I had to try and catch it, and in catching it, you should end up in the Armco. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold this tight line. I think the back end is going to hold the tight line through there, so we will have to drop into second. I mean, it's not the end of the world, because chances are going to come. Chances are going to come down this hill, or on the way into the hill even. Oh, that is a line. A line is being taken here, which I'm okay with, kind of. Oh, no. Less okay with it now. Less okay with it! Yeah. Crap. Me and Danger Man had the same idea. We were just both carrying a lot of speed. I was the unlucky one. I turned a fraction too soon and just clipped the edge of that. Well, it's a fraction. It was such a narrow gap being aimed at really high speed that it's perhaps not a big surprise that it would launch the car and send it flying. Ninetales takes victory by the looks of it at Liam and Danger Man. Salmon ends up in fourth. We will have to settle for sixth. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. God damn it. Ewan with fastest lap of the race. Yep, it was my turn to be an aeroplane. Gliska was an aeroplane at the start of the race. We were an aeroplane at the end of the race. I landed back on the circuit, so I shouldn't complain too much, because it would have been very easy for us to not end up on the circuit. And there we go. Yeah, good race. We were in the fight. I think we went for a move that if we hadn't gone for that pass, we wouldn't have won anyway. It was a gamble, and that it didn't go my way. So yeah, I will take that gamble, but it is at the end of the day a gamble, and it didn't work that time around. Fun battles though. So yeah, Salmon ends up in fourth, Gliska's fifth. Then it is the orange Ninetales in seventh. Had a Mute, Lado, and Valentine rounding out the top 10. Well, that is a tough circuit. I don't know. I hope that was a circuit Lado was looking for. Fingers crossed. That was a circuit Lado was after. It definitely is a fun circuit. There is no doubt about it. A tough and challenging circuit. It makes a change. Danger Man is not the aircraft. This time around it was me. I mean, it could have gone either way on that one with how things were going down that hill. But yeah, for once, Danger Man is not the aircraft. Okay, what do we want to go? Maybe let's not go supercars. I feel sports cars might be a bit sketchy as it is. So yeah, maybe we just stick with the sports cars. Lado also became an aircraft. Apparently this track is just unintentional aircraft. It is quite fast in a lot of places, so when things go wrong, they do tend to go wrong spectacularly. As I have said, if you're going to have a crash, make sure it is spectacular and on camera. So that has at least been fulfilled in race 1. Apparently this isn't the right circuit, but it's not bad. I'm not sure what circuit Lado was after. However, there are a couple of level 8 circuits. This is perhaps a lesser used one than some of the other level 8 circuits. I think Pone said it was like Reptilia or something was the name of it. I think that's the one we often use more than this. But yeah, this is a cool track. Turn 1's a little dicey. It's the only downside to it is turn 1 is a bit dicey, certainly on the first lap. So yeah, right. 5 laps in sports cars. In theory... Oh, someone did just join. Hopefully you have connected in time. If people are waiting, if people are trying to join and everything, we will try and get you in as best as possible. If you do slightly miss out on this one, we'll try and get you into the next one. Yes, Doggo, I know a bike went past. Oh, no, you're actually zonked. You were just... A bike went past and I heard... Well, I thought I heard Apollo get up to go and look out the window at it. Apollo likes bikes, it would seem. But no, it wasn't that. He was just rolled over in his sleep. He is far too asleep to care about the motorbike. You know the dog is tired if the dog doesn't care about the bikes. That's a general good sign of things. Right. 770, haven't driven this car for a long time, don't know much about it. My goal is basically, I start on what is, I mean, it's technically the inside for, I guess, turn 1, but my goal is really to get across so I don't get squeezed into the wall. Ninetales is incredibly brave, and it worked out. We've actually done a lot better. There was a little crash further back, but the cars at the front did a good job of making it through there, so well done everybody on that one. Gave each other space. This has got a lot more grip than the previous car. I need to remember that. But yeah, everyone actually did a good job. I was quite careful through that section because I know what happened last time, and we lost a couple of places from it, but we made sure we made it through the corner. Oh, let's go with a big slide. Liam also got a little oversteery. We've had a great run. We were kind of watching them get in trouble up ahead. I'm going to go for that cutback on Liam, who was trying to do a very similar manoeuvre on Gliska. If I could pull this off, it'd be a great pass on Liam, but I run out of grip to do it. We're still side by side. All we're really doing is preventing Liam from overtaking Gliska. Ninetales gave us the lightest of taps and has dropped back into line. That is all good. And Gliska's got big air tires, so these will be hitting these jumps faster. I mean, in theory, these will have more grip than the previous car, but they're going to have a bit more grip, but they are going to be going faster. And by the looks of it, they still have a fondness for oversteer. Now, we know how badly things went wrong for me on the first race. This is oh, Liam, that's really brave. That's really brave in asking for trouble. Oh, yep, Liam's bought some fruit. Ninetales exploded. I thought it was Liam that exploded, but nope, that was Ninetales. I wonder if Ninetales bought some fruit as well. The orange Ninetales didn't explode. I'm going to presume in a very similar way to the way Liam had an accident there. Don't want to be buying some fruit in the middle of a race. How many times do we have to say it? Yeah, I thought I was being brave going to the inside of that down that really fast corner, but Liam going to the outside of a 3 wide, that is some commitment on lap number 1. That is some commitment. A fruit stand, it does not yield to the 770 whatsoever, or to any car. It does not care about your pesky race cars. It will not yield, and yeah, it was a big crash. That was a big crash. We are okay, though. At the end of the day, we came out of it in one piece. We have got Lado and Smallman behind, battling over 3rd and 4th. Gliska again with a slide through that. Tried to capitalise, couldn't do it. And at this stage, there's quite a lot of just like crisscrossing for positions, seeing where we could put the car, seeing where there might be I'm not too fussed about a pass through this section. If we can get one, awesome, but if not, doesn't matter. I'm just trying some different lines, really. Seeing what might work, what might not. Not going to get I mean, you could get a pass down here if you were desperate, but also, what would be the point? You're going to have a chance on the fight. You're going to have great chances later on, and, well, even bigger chances when Gliska decides to investigate the scenery. That was a bush-related spin, and now Lado's going to come and join the fight at the front. And actually going to draw a bunch of other cars into it as well. We got oversteer heading up there. It's a very, very vertical corner. It's a sketchy corner. Gliska is going to go past mighty amounts of slipstream. That wide, not too bad. A little sketchy, but yeah. Well held from Gliska. I'm not sure I would have quite wanted to go that wide. However, it does work. pass is done. Only a little bit of a two-wheeled moment. We will again get the run, though, out of the fire. So that's the downside you get, is if you get the pass down the bottom of the super fast hill, you are vulnerable for the run to the line. Of course, the finish line is where it matters for the victory. I think I've got my car alarm going on. Hold on. Okay, it was not mine. I don't know whose it was that was going on. Apologies if there was... if I caused any accidents on that one. No. But, yeah, was not mine. So, there we go. I guess the goal will now be to go for maybe go for a fastest lap. Could... oh, that's quite wide. We could maybe do it. The difficulty... difficulty doing it back here, you'll have no slipstream. And I was reading chat as well, that doesn't help. Don't read chat. This will climb over barriers. Did not think this one would be going over the barriers. But, yeah, so we won't have any slipstream to get a fastest lap with. We won't be slowed down, but on this circuit, slipstream would be very helpful. It's like Danger Man, Lado, and Gliska fighting. There's a lot of cars actually fighting away at the front. So yeah, there is not much that we can do from here. With the remaining time we have on the race, we could maybe pick up any pieces if there's any really big accidents, but we will try our best. So can we be flat through here with this car? Oh god, you can, but I don't know whether that corner was designed specifically to essentially be, essentially cause that kind of oversteer. I don't know whether that corner was specifically designed for that, or whether that's just an accidental side effect of that particular corner, where because of the sort of suspension compression and everything, you're going so quickly, the car bottoms out, and it's a very fast corner. Whether when you put all of that together, whether that's an accidental side effect or whether that was an intentional side effect, I don't know. The only way I get fastest lap here is if I just absolutely go for it. I wouldn't push this hard on a normal lap, but it's the way you get... I don't think we actually do it now, because the final lap, I think the race will end before we finish, because they're quite a long way ahead. Yeah. It was a good first sector up until that point. We were absolutely on it, and that was because... and this is... I say this is the difference. When you see like a big pack race going on, you generally don't drive... you physically can't drive 100%, right? When you're in that big pack of cars, you physically cannot be at 100% of the car's grip, because the car ahead of you will maybe be slightly out of position, or someone will be exactly where you want to put your car. So you actually spend a lot of time racing around at probably, almost like 90%, because you have to, because of the cars around you. Your lines are different, and all of that, and also you don't want to make that mistake. You probably will at the end of the, at the very end of a race, maybe on the final lap, whatever. You'll be driving the absolute wheels off the car, but yeah, you will take a few less risks, or you should at least, certainly with other cars around. There's a few less risks. You know, you lift a little bit more, but also because you're safe in the knowledge that if you're a little slow out of a corner at one point, well, I'll just not get in the slipstream, and you know that can kind of save you. Whereas here, I know it's going to be very difficult for me to get fastest lap, so we have got to get absolutely everything out of this car that we can, which means chuck it at the course and hope it sticks. And I'm going to take way more risks. I'm going to take way more risks. I'm going to throw it through these corners way faster than I should do, and way faster than I would do if I was in a group, and faster than I could do as well. But yeah, we will see what we can do on this lap if we don't dump out of it, which we might do, because we are a fair way back, which is less than ideal. Now, don't get oversteer up there. We've got a little bit of airtime. Airtime is bad. I want the wheels on the ground. Wheels in the air cannot propel me forward, cannot turn me, or cannot brake me. So, yeah, we need all wheels on the ground at all times, preferably. I don't think this is going to be a fastest lap. It doesn't feel too bad so far. I do see we are catching someone. If we can catch them at the right time, we could maybe get a crazy slipstream to finish the race, which would be helpful. Minimise the airtime. It looks like Ninetales has taken victory from Ewan. Okay, this has actually been quite a good end section. I fear we're going to get timed out though, which will be a little bit of a shame. We might be able to do it. Oh, don't break traction. Sliding is bad. Oh, we're going to be too far back for a mega slipstream run down here. We've only got 30 seconds to finish. Okay, we are quick through there. Oh, Aaron's had a big spin. We get no benefits of slipstream. I don't think we're going to finish it. God damn it. No. No, we're not going to get to find out. We're not going to know. We're not going to know, I don't think. It's 5 seconds to go. It's a little bit too wide. No! It's... God damn it. It was a desperate race to the end. Bugger. Well on Ninetales for claiming a victory in that one. It was Liam that got fastest lap of the race. I don't know what I was on for lap time wise at the end. I think we would have struggled because of no slipstream. However, couldn't quite get to the finish line. Oh well, fun circuit. Not the circuit Lado meant, however, it was a fun accidental discovery right there. Alright, we will head off. Well, we'll head back to free mode, and we will see. Danger Man, did I end up stopped in front of you? That would, sorry. I mean, by the looks of it, you were still in the lead group, so it didn't affect you too badly. So, yeah. There we go. Right, up next, we have got a silly track. Well, it's a silly track with a slightly wacky rule set, with questionable. Well, I say questionable. Yeah, it tends to work out as a complete and utter mess, as the free roam is. What is the purple talkie box? I don't know. I don't play GTA Online, but I literally I race. I guess it's some random new online stuff. Hello, dog. Have you woken up from your sleep? Hello. What's up? You just want some attention. Okay, the dog wants some attention. That's fine. Don't mind me. We will go and load a race while the dog can get some attention. Okay, we are looking for a track. Emotional Damage is apparently the one. Oh, it was made by Pone. There we go. Pone, whose brownies have fallen apart. Good news, it doesn't matter. It's almost entirely chocolate and sugar. Fantastic. That is what we like. Chocolate and sugar is a good way to go. Right, we do need this one to be as a GTA race. Of course, you are not allowed to shoot. You are not allowed to shoot at other people. That's not the way it works. Right. The way this race does work, for those that have not played it before, is fairly straightforward. Let's invite everybody from last job. So, you will start off in a random vehicle, a slow vehicle, an air tug, a bike, something along those lines. You will race to a car park that will be full of cars, and then you must grab a car. You take your car and you go and complete a lap. At the end of the lap, you must swap your car, and then go complete the next lap. You are not allowed to use the same car twice. Like, you can't use the same car. So if you find your one parked up again, you can't use the same car, the same make, the same model twice. So let's say you use a Buffalo first, and then you use, I don't know, a Cavalcade, and then Infernus. You can't go back to a Buffalo or something along the line. It's not just about two in a row. You cannot use the same type of car twice, so you've got to use a different car every time. You are not allowed to directly swap cars with another racer. If you see a person getting out of a vehicle, you are not allowed to use it. Now, ideally, I'd say you can't use any car used by a player, but it's impossible to keep track of. It's absolutely carnage. So if the car is stopped and there's no one around it, it is fair game, as long as it's, of course, a vehicle that you haven't used before. But if you see a person get out of that car is off limits. So not allowed to do that. Yes, you can't car share, which somehow I managed to do, despite the fact it's supposed to be impossible in this. I think it was me and Sound managed to do it at some point, where somehow I managed to get into the car like at exactly the same time, so the game just left us in there. It shouldn't be able to happen, but yeah. Yeah, don't car share. I'm trying to think if there are any other rules. That's kind of about it. You are allowed to carjack other players. It's not often advised, but you are allowed to carjack other players. It's frowned upon because it's a bit mean, although I have done it plenty of times. And you normally end up losing more time doing it. However, you are allowed to. There is no rules against it. Diggs Outdoors, thank you very much for the super chat. There wasn't a message, but it is much appreciated. Also, Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. So I've taken the plunge and bought myself an eggs box. I'll pick it up later today. Apparently, it holds 5 dozen GBs. I thought it would hold eggs. I'm going to just give you a boo. You're just going to get a boo at that point. It is a boo to you for your terrible pun. On Xbox and Xbox, I presume. Pone wants a bus. Oh god, Pone's going to be a rolling roadblock. Oh, right. We've got Hungover Chris is here. We've got 25 people for this. It's going to be mad. This is going to be absolute bonkers. Right, let's see what happens. I think we've done it with around this many people before. The car park is going to be a nightmare. Let's see what will transpire. Actually, can I put traffic on high? No, I can't. It's on default. I can't change it. So, 5 laps around here. The last time we played this track on a stream was a while ago. I got the GTA controller glitch. So, let's try and... let's try and not have that. Drake, thank you very much for the nation. Saying the cult of 1P demands a circuit by one of the FailRace crew. Dangerman gets to pick. And choice of vehicles in both races. Probably won't get choice of vehicles because most of the tracks are specifically locked. But Dangerman can indeed pick a track for us, sure. P.S. Don't have another Distracto car moment. I will try not to. It'll depend on what happens, though. You know, fingers crossed. There will be no Distracto car, dog. There won't be any Distracto cats this evening because the office door is shut because it's boiling in... Well, it's not boiling in my office because I have the aircon going, but if I shut the door and kind of seal it up, I actually cool the office down quite nicely. Also figured it'd be nice for Apollo in here. Because, yeah, he gets a bit warm. Right. We will... Bloody hell, that was not much of a countdown. We are off and we are underway. Orange Ninetales. I feel mean calling you fake Ninetales, so you will be called Orange Ninetales. Alright? It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1. Thank you, Aaron. Alright, 3 wide into turn 1 has gone okay. Oh, it's not gone so well into the next corner. There's been a little bump. Oh god, the car park's basically empty here. Right, I'm going over to this corner where I'm less likely to get carjacked, and this one is facing the way I want it to go. Right, Feltzer it is. Stevie's going for a like rapid or something. Okay, so some players have abandoned the car park to try and find vehicles out on the street. Or to try and complete laps of the circuit. You can jump down here on the... Oh dear. Oh no. I have fallen over a bowling ball. There's quite a few cars on the on the circuit. They're not really supposed... There's not been very many vehicles spawned in the car parks. Yeah, that's really weird. That doesn't normally happen like that, but there we go. Oh, it's getting a bit busy through here. Also, of course, no one's going to be in the right coloured cars, which is going to make this really confusing to try and commentate on. Danger Man has my colour. Well, actually, Danger Man is orange and I'm red, and ooh, we've done a flip. And Danger Man's had a bad time. Problems have occurred. I'm in trouble here. Whoa. Hello. I was in the middle of the road in a really bad point. Oh, I'm still in the middle of a bad point. Right. Go. Stig with a great recovery, actually. I'm having issues with my car. Whoa. Okay, we've recovered a bit better there. There's buses and it's mayhem on the motorway, as expected. Okay, well, Stig's in a pre, but of course, I've used one of the fast cars here. This spawn set is actually quite a few fast cars in it, but I have used one of them. There's some fast cars and there's some slow cars. I've used a Feltzer. I can't use a Feltzer again, whereas Stig can in the future. We need to get past the pre. We cannot get held up by a pre. We will dive bomb into that corner. We're in 7th at the moment. I've had better starts to a race, and hopefully we will have... Well, hopefully the race will continue nicely. I am likely... I mean, we are just going for... Okay, we're clear of Stig, which is important. We need to find a car of some description as we barrel our way around here. What can we drive? Oh... There's an Infernus in the corner. So I don't know if an Infernus is going to spawn later. That's why I'm going for this. I was about to grab the G-Wagon until I saw the Infernus. I mean, we're going for fast cars early. No, I could be in trouble later on. This is the theory of I don't know if an Infernus is going to be spawning later on. So, fake Ninetales. Bloody hell. Don't know whether Infernuses will be spawning later on. We hadn't really seen them yet, so... That was my thinking behind this one. Ooh. Okay, we're over the Sabre. We're in 8, which is about where we were. We're a little bit further back because we had a bit of an iffy car change here. Stig has gained ground on us here. Now, this Infernus is likely to carry on in the entire game, really. So what's likely to happen is... Whoa! Is I will abandon it. Now, whoa, Christ. While... No one who sees me abandon it can use it. Someone is very likely to grab it a bit later down the line. I'm sure the Feltzer... Lado's turned up. Hello, Lado. Am I racing you? I am racing Lado for position. I don't know how Lado got up there, but he did. Oh, Sultan. Saw that last second. Okay. We should get Shadow before the end of the lap. It's quite a long way to anybody in front of Shadow. Now, we're hoping that some of the cars ahead are going to get stuck with slow cars. And the theory is you could spend a little bit longer trying to find a fast car, but you really have to change quickly. You've really got no time in this. You've got to just, yeah, keep going, and hoping. We know there's a Rapid GTs about we haven't driven. We know there's Sultans about we haven't driven yet. Oh, that was too late on the brakes. That was a massive dive bomb. Right, okay, what are we looking for? I haven't driven a Zion. That will do. That will piss off. Lado, you literally just not listen to the rules that we said. Oh, and someone has been... Whoa! A twat. I don't know who that was. well, Lado has been calmed by the boost pad, so I'd say that's fair. Lado's just got absolutely calmed by a boost pad for not listening to rules. Right, over we go. So Dangerman has a massive lead. It's impressive how efficient we were at clearing that. It's like the second there was a problem, we all dealt with it immediately. I am impressed with the level of efficiency right there. Oh god. Well, I think things went worse for Fake Ninetales than they did for me. Sorry, that name is going to get stuck. I shouldn't have made jokes about it. Well, to be fair, the colours will keep changing, so that's why the name is currently sticking. Shadow, we are racing you. We are racing you at the moment for position. Shadow with a gauntlet is not a bad shout in terms of a car. If I can try and slipstream behind you, that would be good. Oh, they're going to get a little bit sideways. So yeah, the gauntlet is probably a little faster. However, we can... So this is another tactic. If you've got a slightly slower car, you can actually make up some time by being sneaky and slipstreaming. I say being sneaky, it's not really being sneaky, it's an important part of the game and everything, but this can help save and make up some of that time if you are in a slightly slower car. Now, 2 more laps to go. A rapid GT right about now would be very helpful. I don't know if Shadow has driven one. I think Shadow's been saving the fast cars till later. What have we got that we can go for? There is a rapid. Oh, well, never mind. I can't get that. I guess we're going to be in a mup of... Damn it. Shadow beat us to it. We all had the same ideas there. It was a good plan. Just Shadow got us, beat us to that one. Right. Around we go. You have to be really careful of the boost pad there. We are still in 3rd. So, advantages to a mup of... well, the ground clearance is pretty good. We shouldn't have problems with these jumps. Dangerman has lost a lot of time. Oh, Shadow's also not in front of us. Something's happened to Shadow, so I don't know whether they boost padded their way into oblivion or not. But something's happened to Shadow, as it is now Liam in front of us, and Dangerman is closer. Valtrex exploded. Oh, Liam's stuck. Liam's having to reverse at the moment. What are you doing? Oh, there's Dangerman. That's the leader. What has gone on? Oh. Out of the way, Sultan. Okay, the mighty Muppavur. The strength of the Muppavur has done it very well here. That was a turn of events I was not expecting. Me and Dangerman are not in fast cars at the moment. Liam has got a very quick vehicle here, but it does mean Liam will not be in a rapid GT for the end of this race, essentially. That's an interesting one. We're trying to get underneath Dangerman. I don't quite know why we're trying to go for legit overtake. I really should be just sat in the slipstream. I mean, we may technically be far enough back that we could count the I won't see Liam get out of the car. I'm not going to use Liam's car because I feel like it's a bit cheap. As that was the rules that I set out, I feel like it's going to be a bit cheap. Like, if you just close your eyes, well, technically I won't see you get out of the car. But that's also very cheating at the end of the day. We will be looking for anything strong at the moment, and I am not seeing much here. I think it's going to have to be a Sabre Turbo. We haven't used one. It's not great. It's not what I wanted. I mean, me and Dangerman, neither of us are in great cars here. It's Dangerman with an apostrophe. I am in the Sabre. Didn't see what Liam ran out in. I mean, we're going to hope for... Oh wait, we're in 1st. Does Liam had an issue? Has Liam had a problem somewhere? Okay, whatever happened to Liam, Liam's out. Liam's down the order and is back into 3rd. So it's between me and Dangerman at the moment, I think, in this one. So yeah, it's me with a Sabre Turbo. So this is why I didn't wait. This is why I didn't wait to get the good cars at the end, because there's no guarantee they're still going to be around. you don't know if they're still going to be spawning at the end of the race, and they've just stopped. There's just nothing good is spawning at the moment, which is why I made the most of, you know, the Feltzer and so on when I could. We have got a few more corners to go. There is a random abandoned furnace up there. Yeah, I didn't know whether that tactic would pay off. This race, this round, it has worked. If I'd ignored that Infernus, I don't think we would have got to drive an Infernus at the end of the day. We are currently 12 seconds clear of Danger Man, and we've got a corner to go. Oh, it is going to be victory for us. I did not expect that at all. After the start of that one, I didn't expect that. We came from a long way back to make that work. And yeah. Final track has been run over. You run on the track, it is likely to happen. Danger Man with fastest lap. Danger Man ends up in third. Gliska takes the second place away. Liam slipped to fifth at the end of all of this. Yeah, I meant to click on Liam. I did not, which is a shame. I don't know who we're going to be looking at here. Oh, well, Drake's being shot. I don't quite know why. Liam is hopefully... Liam is... well, now there's air tug wars going on between Liam and Stevie. Is this actually for position? No. Yes, it was, actually. I take it back. That was for position at the end there. Liam and Stevie were battling over 8th. God dear. It's madness. It is absolute madness on this one. I think... So we've done this race a few times on stream. And normally what happens is the cars at the front stay at the front and run away and don't really get seen. That was one of the more erratic and weird ones, for sure. That was one of them. We were towards the front for most of it. But, yeah, that was one of these slightly more erratic ones. Unlucky for Liam. At the end, was in the fight for a long time, and I don't exactly know what happens. I don't know who put the bus. The bus shouldn't have been there. Somebody was playing sneaky buggers and a bit cheaty buggers and shoved the bus there. It caught... Well, Danger Man got away. I don't quite know how we caught up to Danger Man, because Danger Man wasn't involved in the bus shenanigans, but we did an amazing job of exploding it. No one died and just getting past, although it did make some dangers with the boost pads around the exit there. So, yeah, that was madness. But it was good fun. As I said, it was one of the more I was going to say Crazier, one of the more constantly changing ones of those that we've actually done. Mikhail, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying hi again. It's always nice to see the FailRace Chaos live. Ah, yes. There will be plenty of it. It was a good race to join. Is it possible to improvise a drag race through the city centre? Street race-esque. Unfortunately, not really, because the free roam doesn't work anymore properly. When we drop out of this into free roam, it kind of just breaks. We don't really know why. We don't really know why it breaks. It just does. So unfortunately, we can't really do any free roam stuff in these sessions. Oh, it was Ewan with the bus. It was Ewan's plan, was it? I see. Bloody Ewan! You caught. How did you let Danger? Why did you let Danger Man past? Oh dear. It was. I tell you what. It was really efficient. It was a really efficient way you managed to do that. You managed to block it really quite effectively in probably not a particularly big space of time in that one. So it was an efficient breaking of the circuit, pretty much. Right. So we're hoping. There's no guarantee, but we are hoping there will be a different spawn set now that we come and do this again. As you know, the more variety in the spawn set, the better for this, certainly for this kind of a race. Again, I'm going to reiterate for those, Lado, that weren't listening. When you come into the car park, you are not allowed to get into a car that somebody else has just got out of. If the car is parked up stationary and there's no one around it, and the door is open, well, that's fair game. However, if you get in a car, if you see the person get out of the car, you're not allowed to use it. And to be fair, I think also that previous race, I think I won having never got into a car someone else had got out of. I think I got into all fresh cars. So, yeah, it is certainly very doable to win with that. Like, further back, you might get into a car that's been abandoned because it's already started, the engine's already on, it's a little quicker, which is absolutely fair, but you are not allowed to get into a car that you see somebody else getting out of. Yeah, you must change your car at the end of every lap, and you cannot use the same car twice. You must always be changing into a vehicle you have not used, which throws in some strategies, as we saw last time. If you are just joining, of course, to the stream, I welcome you. You know, you can go for the strategy that I did that worked to very good effect in the first round, which was ended up use fast cars. I generally would say use the fast cars when you see them, because there's no guarantee they'll be around later. But you could, if you are going to gamble it, you could gamble on fast cars towards the end that will then be impossible to stop, essentially, impossible to defend from. But it's all going to depend and rely on what's going to happen around you, what vehicles are spawning and where. We will see. We will see what this might entail. Now, bikes is even more chaos because they're going to be probably a lot closer together going into the car park. There's going to be less, well, a bit more shenanigans and kind of less shenanigans all at once with these. Right, I don't know. I don't remember how to do the bunny hops. Someone's already fallen over. How do you... I don't actually remember how to bunny hop in this game, so... Yeah. Hey, well, that's actually helpful. Someone's gone into the wall. I think that was Gliska's gone into the wall. We're just trying to tangle our bike up with other people. Right, I saw it in Furnace, but I knew there was going to be a massive cluster of people around it, which is why I've actually managed to find another one. Right, there's a lot of car alarms going off. There are a few Inferni around the park, around the car park. Chris got one as well. Oh, we attacked Chris. Oh, Drake's exploded. Right, it's been a pretty big mess. Oh, okay, onwards we go. The bowling balls are always a pain to deal with. Right, we are in 8. It's not the best start considering the car we're in. It's not a great start. There's a lot of felons. Chris has been bullied by all of them. We are going to go around there. This should put us a 3rd. And I think I see... it is Ninetales. I was about to say Bumpy. I thought Bumpy was in the orange. Furnace! Oh, Stig! Ooh. Well, that's not helped matters for me. I think Stig would not have wanted that either. That was far from what Stig wanted. Oh, Hummers and other random cars. This has not been a good use of an Infernus, unfortunately. Mute's doing stunts. This has been a bad use of an Infernus. Ninetales with a big lead already. This, yeah. We've got involved in Stig's crashes a lot, and the Stig's crashes look like physics balls waiting to happen, so can't say much about that one. Oh, no. Now I've overdriven it, trying to desperately catch up. That was silly. Right. We are... Okay, we're still towards the front. 4th place isn't too bad at the end of the day. We are giving some slipstream to Liam, which we do not want to be doing. We want to try and pull a gap. Who is that in 2nd? I think someone in 2nd. I think Smallman might well be in a felon. In which case, that's a very, very good first lap for you. So there's Zions and felons definitely about. Smallman has fallen over. Oh, big explosion of cars. I guess we're going Zion now. Smallman's grabbing a Saber Turbo. I don't know what exploded. Oh, I know. I think I know what the plan was. I like the thinking. It's technically never been said that you can't do it. That's a really sneaky plan. I don't know if that was Ninetales' intentional thing, but I do like the creativity. Just, do you want to take an Infernus out of play that someone else can't get? Yes, I do. We didn't kill anybody, so it wasn't cheating. There is definitely no... Well, there will be rules against it now, however, it takes someone to figure it out for there to be rules, you know? It's like the old Junior Johnson way of doing things. If it's not written in the rule book, it's technically allowed, right? Well, there's a bunch of them, of course, in the good old days of NASCAR. I don't think it's the most effective, because the things will respawn. Hey, I wasn't the first, I just saw what the idea was. I presume it was Ninetales in the orange Infernus. I don't actually know for sure, I didn't see it, but the only reason I could think that was exploded was to prevent others from using it. Which, it makes sense as a strategy, it's a cruel strategy, and there's also a chance you blow yourself up. Yes, we have found the loophole. Oh, we've found the loophole that will be closed before we do this again. It would mostly be stopped because you don't want to accidentally blow up other people. It would be quite easy for that to accidentally end up with people being exploded. Oh, ow. Me and Mew have had a similar idea. Unfortunately, Mew did not quite get stopped in time. So this is not the fastest of vehicles, but the plan is that it's started, it's going. We can hopefully have ground clearance to get over this stuff. Gliska leads. Ninetales has been unlucky with traffic. So, Gliska's 18 seconds. Gliska's a long way in the lead. This looks like a battle for third at the moment between me, Liam, and Ninetales, as Gliska and Stig are a very long way out in front. Right. We will head down here. Liam is going to follow us. Whoa. Well, we have done a front flip. Liam's on the wrong side of the road. Ninetales has done all sorts of flips and twists and crashes. And Ninetales navigating traffic. We have navigated traffic a little bit better. This is a very silly battle for third. However, Stig and Gliska have just extended their lead. So, yeah, it's not going great for us. Ninetales is going to take the third place away, but we potentially have faster cars coming up next. We've only really had one fast car, which, well, the Zion's not bad. We haven't driven a Sabre yet. Aaron's trying to make a bus work. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Crap. Okay. I'm going to try and get past that quickly. So, we're looking for a Sabre. We're looking for a Felon, as we haven't driven one of those yet. We are looking for any supercar, any sports car would be good. Now, on the brakes we go. Oh, okay, car park. What have we got in here? Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good at all. It's going to be a Sabre for us. They're really nothing good spawning at the moment. Gliska is leading the way. There is an Infernus that's just pulled up. Come on. Here we go, Sabre. Yeah, there's really nothing good spawning at the moment. We have lost out big time in this. Liam... Okay, so Liam has not actually... So Liam gave up looking for a car in that car park. Opted to actually leave the car park. You are allowed to do that. So yeah, Liam went for an adventure looking for a car. We have lost ground in all of this. Basically, I think we went looking for a Sabre Turbo while others just grabbed a Hummer or something that was started, which was an idea. It's definitely not worked out for us, so at the moment I'm going to say that was probably a better idea. Oh, really, game? Well, that's just downright unfair at that point. You're going to spawn a car in that late when I'm at full speed chasing down cars ahead of me. I think that's a little bit uncalled for, really. But what can you do? So we are going to have to be... We could really do with finding... We need a miracle. We're definitely not winning this, but we need a miracle even for third. So there's Mute in the Premier. Stevie's gone wide in the Hummer. We should pass Stevie before the end of the lap, and then it's all going to really come down to this final car. Okay, come on, Sabre. Yeah, it's going to come down to, I think, what we can find that's open, if we can find, unless we can spot a supercar, which is going to be super difficult to spot. Stevie with flares. Right, what's open? What's open that I haven't driven? Premier here will do. It's not great. It's minus a door, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, there's nothing good spawning. It's all complete chod out here. Could maybe have got one of the felons from the road. Would maybe have been a slightly better option at this point. Can we catch up to Mute? Probably not. I wouldn't have thought... I mean, this isn't actually the worst car in the game, but... I doubt we can. Oh, there's a 9F out on the roads. Bloody hell. Is that Mute up ahead trying to negotiate? I mean, this is a mess of traffic that we've got going on here. Oh! No, that's Ninetails. I'm about to die. Oh, dear. Thank you, random Sabre Turbo. The traffic mess is horrible, and yeah, it's not going well for us at the moment, really. Some random pedestrian. Oh, Hummer, you absolute asshole! Really, it was parked and stuck, and we're gonna lost fifth to Stevie now, unfortunately. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. I can't really do anything, unfortunately. Stig has taken victory in this one. Well done, Stig, for getting through the mayhem in this. What is Stevie in up ahead? Ah, Sabre. Stevie had a half-decent car to finish. There were some good cars out on the road, like the 9Fs and the Sultans and all of that, but... oh, Mute got second. Well done, Mute, because we were battling with you for a while. So Mute had a good finish. Gliska did not have a good finish. Stevie ends up fifth. It's going to be a sixth place for us on that one. And there we go. Yeah. It was a fun race. I always enjoy this circuit. Did not quite go our way. We got a bit unlucky with traffic, especially with traffic, doing silly things in all of that. Stig with fast lap of the race. Very quick lap for Stig there. Yeah, Mute, good second place, well recovered in all of that. We were right behind Ninetails. We had a chance, briefly. Liam is getting 7th. Doyle is 8th, Ewan is 9th, and it looks like Shadow may be crossing the line in 10th at some point. We will have a teleport around to see what is going on with the crane. Sound, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Alex, you had a rule about not shooting out the tyres of cars. Ah, did we? I have forgotten. This is just another version of that with more collateral damage. Yeah, sort of. Although, to be fair, I would say maybe the explosions are actually slightly less frustrating than the tyre. Because at least with an explosion, right, okay, it's a little bit cheeky. It's sort of, it won't be something that happens again. I like the creativity. I hadn't really thought about it. But... at least with the explosion, it's clear the car doesn't work anymore. With the tyre shot out, it's really mean because someone will turn up, grab the car, and then you'll find out too late that it's not actually usable. Well, yes, but there is, of course, the collateral damage that goes on with the explosions. But yeah, it's not something that we will continue to allow. It was just I don't know whether it was Ninetails. I don't know who thought of it. It might have been a genuine accident. It just did look quite funny that it was an Infernus was the one thing that was exploded. So I liked the thought of it. But yeah, it is dangerous, and we wouldn't continue it again on circuits like this. For that very reason, you know, chances of blowing up other things, and you know, for sake of fairness, etc. But yeah, right. It's going to be Danger Man's choice of circuit. It is going to be, and who knows how this is going to go, it is going to be entirely up to Danger Man as to what circuit we go and race on. I'm sure it'll be a good selection. Whether it will be one of Danger Man's own circuits, or whether it will be something silly, I don't know. We have an upside down dog. Apollo, you are weird, but you look comfy at least. So that is something. And we are on our own. Of course we are. We can go and grab a quad bike. I've already done the lucky wheel spin in the casino. So, and I didn't win the car. Because of course I didn't. Why on earth would we... I say that actually, I did win one of them recently. I can't remember what one it was now. It was one of the Lamborghinis, I think. It's probably made an appearance in somewhere. Don't know. Has it been in a Survive the Hunt? You know what? Don't remember. Once upon a time, I used to do the GTA casino thing every day. I have long since given up care. I basically play GTA to film or stream, and that's about it. Because yeah, it's a fun enough game, but I've now played it so much I'd say I don't care anymore. It's fun to do this kind of stuff with, and to do the filming stuff and all that, but to do general, normal online stuff, I've kind of given up caring about it, pretty much. Right, we will... Am I going to have to ping it to Danger Man? Can we do longbows, no tight corners? We can do longbows, no tight corners, absolutely. There are a bunch of them. However, we can head to... Here we go. No tight corners. This is a good track. It's, as the name suggests, there are no tight corners on it. It's a challenging track, quite fast. Easy to get in trouble. Easy to ping around. And I think this is the one that has turn 1 is sketchy. Maybe. It's not sketchy. I think you come off the motorway, and if you try and go 4 wide off the motorway, you have a big accident. Basically. Who would have thought? Okay, let's get everybody in from the last job. Hopefully this will all work. If you do want to take part, there are some spaces. Hello, dog. You are no longer upside down asleep, dog. You are now sat up awake, dog. How are you doing? Let me guess. You want food? No, you just want attention. I can give you attention. That's fine. We're in a menu. So yes, if you would like to join, there are still some spaces. Ewan is the person to message the game tag. Oh, it was alongside. No, people have not connected. God damn it, we're just chasing the name around the screen. Alongside where we have highlighted is Ewan's game tag. If you send Ewan a message on Xbox, they will send you an invite, and hopefully that'll work. Hopefully they'll get you connected. God damn it, people stop disconnecting. Trying to tell the audience how to do things. So yeah, send you a message on Xbox, and he'll try and get you connected so you can take part in the madness that is a FailRace GTA 5 session. We've just got to distract our dog. In fact, dog is being fairly cute and calm, which is unlike a Mally. You're normally hyper and a lunatic, aren't you? Why are you calm? Does this mean you're going to be an absolute lunatic when the stream finishes? Oh no, hello. Buddy, you are far too big to be a lapdog. Especially with the mic. Normally you do, but you can't at the moment because the microphone's in the way. You will just headbutt that. You can't sit on me with the microphone here, can you? No. Sorry, dog. Hello. You really can't. You really won't fit. I promise you're not going to fit. Please don't. Oh, you're going to sniff the microphone. I don't know whether you'll hear the sniffy sounds going through the microphone. Hello, dog. Oh, am I not clean enough? Do I need to clean? We have got cuddly dog. We have got cuddly dog. Yeah, I don't know whether you'll actually be out. He was sniffing the microphone a bit, and I don't know whether the microphone will pick it up or whether it. I don't know if the microphone will pick up those sounds. Are you going to speak? Can you speak? I know you can. I just haven't got any treats to give you. No, you're just doing to do lick attacks. I mean, it's better than the normal. Better than the normal Mally biting. That's their way of showing affection, isn't it? Right, I don't know if we're waiting for anybody. Darcy, thank you very much for the super chat. So you have provided me literally hundreds of hours of entertainment. Thank you. Ah, well, I am very glad to hear indeed. I hope you're enjoying this stream, and hopefully there will be hundreds of hours more to come in the future. I'm sure there will be. All right, Apollo, am I allowed to race yet? No. Apparently, I'm not allowed to race. There is Sniffy Panty Dog going on. No lick attacks. You are. I mean, at least you're being cute and fairly calm compared to normal. Why are you biting my beard? You're weird. You are weird, Apollo. You are. Right. I think we're gonna get racing. Sorry, dog. We're gonna go racing. We're gonna go. I don't remember how long. I think the lap's quite quick, so we'll go 7 laps with some compacts, and it will be time to start. I don't think we were slightly waiting to see if anybody else was going to join, and then I got distracted by Andog. He's in the he's in a not complete lunatic mood, so you have to make the most of those. I don't know if anybody here has a Mally. They are mostly lunatics. He's wonderful, but I would not necessarily recommend them. But, you know. In fact, I say that mine is the calmest Mally in existence and is a lunatic, which is really saying something. I've been told multiple times that, yeah, he is actually very calm as Mallies go, and he's a lunatic. So, yeah. Right, Apollo. I have got to go race now. Okay? You have got to. You can go back. I mean, you've got both your beds to yourself today, which is unlike you. Oh God, I forgot. This track is where Lado murdered me on stream a while ago. I remember the very amazing Lado murder that punted me into that building directly ahead of us. Lado just fired. Lado carried a bit too much speed, and we got fired. It was a very funny moment, but we got fired into the building. Right, here we go. We will give Gliska a big shove down there because I've got much speed, and there was no way to overtake. I've got to have a big lift, otherwise we're going to put Gliska in a wall. I mean, this car's bump draft mostly okay, then sometimes not. It's just GTA. Mostly fine, but occasionally not. You're never sure what you're going to get. So, yeah, you don't know if you ever want to risk it. We will fit side by side down there. See, that was a sort of bump draft. That was helpful. Whoa, Small Man has turned up, and Valtrek's turned up with even more speed. That's tremendous levels of speed. Valtrek has stopped, but only just. It was a really only just stopping moment right there. Liam with big airtime. We are going to... I don't know. Don't remember if there's a gap to the inside down there. There's kind of some gaps. Whoa. Much pushing is occurring between all of these. That's fine. We've got a good run on the exit. Liam's going for that little sneaky curb boosting. So the finish line is a long way down the straight here. Gliska with a good run. But here comes this secondary draft. Is really powerful. Oh, Gliska got tipped across the entire circuit. It was amazing that no one else got connected in that one. Chris gave us a help that could have gone worse. Oh, Mute has fallen over but recovered it. We've got a lot of speed in a dangerous place, and I'm going to have to... Oh, no, I got that. I actually made that... got that corner all wrong. Could have turned in sooner. Didn't turn in as I should have done, basically. Back in. Really wanted to let go. Gliska very quick through that corner. We are now 3 wide. Try not put Valtrek in a wall. I think that's Valtrek. It is. Right. Here we go for the much speed down the hill. Not going to be a passing opportunity anywhere at the bottom. I mean, there's going to be a passing opportunity on one car, and then a whole bunch more go through. It's just absolute... Oh! Go back the right way! Sorry, Stig. How did that happen? I'm not even sure how that one worked. It was... yeah. That was not supposed to happen. I think Stig will be back in the... Yeah, Stig's back in the group. No problem at all. The slipstream is very powerful at this track. The slipstream is very, very powerful here, so... A spin like that, you'll actually catch up quite quickly. Oh, dear. It's fine. All is good. Oh. Okay. All is bad. Oh. Thanks, Chris. Well, I got going quite quickly. I just left that a little too late. The first bump, I couldn't really do much. They just got spun across in front of me, and it was kind of a hope I can punch my way out of it, punch my way through it. The next one, I just mistimed. I went to go to the right, and yeah, we just mistimed it by a fraction. See, the orange Ninetales got going fairly well, and I just got catapulted forwards at very high speeds. That has actually put me straight back into the lead group, which, yeah, I mean, it was a helpful bump start from Chris. Bloody hell, he's really helped me. Not so helpful for Chris in that one. Now, this manic group of cars, like when it's 10 cars for the lead at the moment. When it's like this, that happens, and that happens, and it's so difficult for a 10-car battle to stay together, because there's going to be mistakes. When there's this much slipstream, there's going to be accidents, basically. I'm leaving these ones too late as well, Christ. Can we get away? We can get away with a little bit of a push. Liam tried to make something work on the outside, which it did not. We are through the middle of a 3 wide for the lead, and I'm not going to go for that. I'll back out of it. We've been involved in too many bumps. I was hoping I was going to be able to get to the right-hand side of Ninetales. Could not. That's fine. We will clonk some curbs on our way down here. Nope, not going to be able to carry quite the speed, but it's fine. Sorted ourselves out for now. Like a 3 or 4 car battle, sensible enough. You know, that's manageable around here. It's again about to get silly once more. Gliska will settle for pushing us forward. Ninetales to the outside. Bunch more cars coming to join in the fun. There is Stig now to the lead of the race. Salmon will fire the car to the inside. We'll make that pass work. We are going for the Braver out on the curbing, which we get away with this time. Well, we've already seen one car hit the wall and not get away with that, so I'll take the victories when I can get them. Can we go... Do we want a wide line here? Maybe not that wide. Like, maybe a wide line's not the worst thing in the world, but that wide is probably not great. We can get this draft down here, but Ninetales will beat all of us. Oh god, it's Ninetales and Ninetales. That's going to confuse me a lot. Right, the slipstream to the finish line here is going to be insane. I don't even know what position you want to be in. Like, we're used to having to, you know, you calculate roughly where you want to be sometimes. Sometimes being the leader at the final corner is good. Sometimes being the leader at the final corner is not where you want to be. On this race, because it's such a long run to the finish line, if you are the leader coming out the final corner, you may well lose the lead and then regain it before the end. And that's, of course, though, relying on no one crashing, which is a big reliance right there. Oh, so we were getting a bump draft and a half from Liam the whole way down there. Shadow's getting a push from Ninetales. Valete not going for a push. Changed their mind on that one. How many laps we've got to go? A couple more of this. It's just going to be such insanity come the end of it. Stig going to be brave. It's not crazy, that inside line there. Relatively reasonable. It's a passing opportunity. Oh. lag connected with Liam. That's not great. We should be fine though. And again, this is another good demonstration of slipstream power from further back, because everyone's of course trying to congregate. Oh, bloody hell! Yeah. Oh no! I tried to get through the gap that was there. I don't know whether it wasn't the biggest of gaps. I don't know whether Valentine didn't realise there was another car coming to the outside. It's possible when one went past, they presumed that was it. They might have been trying to get over for the slipstream. The track kind of narrows as well, which probably would not have helped. Right. I mean, there's still despite the fact there's only 2 laps to go, this is one of the few tracks where there's probably still a chance. It's not going to be easy from back here, mostly because you're more likely to get tangled in other accidents. But there is still a chance with a good run to make something happen. The bad news for me is I'm not in the slipstream at the moment. Drake can go past. That actually helps me in some ways because it gets me in the slipstream down here. We will be on the brakes. Don't slide the car. Can't afford to lose much time now to silly shenanigans, sliding around and all of that. We've got to be on it a little bit more. We will blast past, I think it was a mute there. Now, this start-finish straight is about to get probably crashy. Hopefully not, but probably crashy. Here we go. So it's just like the most ridiculous DRS train you've ever seen down here, and it has got crashy. Oh, Ninetales spins in front of the pack. Astonishingly doesn't collect anyone. I mean, we were far enough back to get a good idea of where that car was going. That is amazing that didn't collect anybody else. Oh, Gliska and Stig have got together and they're having an accident, and I drove into a gap that... I mean, it was there. I just didn't know how long the accident was going. So we had loads of slipstream. I did not know how long the accident between Stig and Gliska was going to go on for. So, yeah, I should probably have backed out of it sooner. I mean, if I'd known, of course, we would have done. Hindsight is 2020 and all that. Okay. Oh, that was a gap. There was a gap there. We definitely chucked the car into it with a bit of hope that it would stick and that would work. Right. Oh, something has happened to a couple of cars behind me. We've got Valtrek is the only one really behind this group. Now, oh, okay, well, I did not mean to bump Gliska forward, but apparently that's what we're going for. Ewan is to the inside. Question is, I don't think we're in the right place for this. I think we're in the absolutely wrong... We're definitely in the wrong place for it now. Unless they all bump each other out. Oh, there's a push from Valentine, and Shadow's going to get it. We are hopefully going to hold on to a podium. I think Gliska put Stig across the line sideways. No, we actually held on. The slipstream didn't happen until a lot later down there. We did hold on to third at least. Ewan with another Ewan going for the fastest laps of the day. But it is fourth for Ewan, yeah. Shadow takes victory. Valentine is second ahead of me. We're on the podium again. Ewan is fourth ahead of Stig, Gliska, Ninetales, Dangerman, Drake, and Salmon would round out the top 10. It was a cleaner run to the line than I expected. All things considered, it was, yeah, a cleaner run to the line. On the final lap, it was, unfortunately, I think it was Ninetales and Liam that tangled on the penultimate lap. Not sure, didn't really see it. And then, yeah, Stig and Gliska tangled a little bit after turn 1. It was what we expected from no tight corners, to be honest. It is fast, it is flowing. There is a lot of slipstream. And yeah. that is what occurs on this style of circuit. Shadow, is that your first win on a stream? I do not. I can't say I can't say I remember. But if it is, congrats. It's not a bad race to win. It's a tough one to win. It's very, very crazy. It is very crazy indeed. Shall we go with... maybe not supercars. We could go... you know what? Screw it. Let's ask for trouble! We haven't raced supercars today. What could go wrong with supercars around a really, really fast circuit? And I don't remember what Longbow put as the supercar. So it could be one of the race cars that basically acts like a scoop. And while funny, would be bad. Well, it'd be bad for us racing. I mean, it'd be funny for you lot watching at home. Or out and about, wherever you might be watching this stream, I don't know. Yeah, a full-on race car would have its problems around here for the old scooping. The club, you can kind of get away with the bump drafts. Not every time. We still see some cars spun. We still see some cars nudged. But yeah, race car will be issue. Pone. Okay. We're trying to get people back connected because, of course, GTA is GTA and it is very broken. Lado, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Alex, I demand a straight line to lap race. The people have spoken. As a congrats to Shadow. Well, there we go. As a congrats to Shadow, we are going to straight line. And there we go. 2 laps at straight line. That's a victory celebration, if ever I saw one. Ladder says, isn't this the Torio, whatever the thing's called? Could be. I honestly don't remember. It's been a while. It has been a while since we've driven this one, so yeah, I definitely don't remember. Also, Drake, thank you for the donation, saying, in honour of Pone making a straight line tribute, which I expect Alex to do a video on sometime soon. Let's just do some straight... You had the same idea as Lado. I think they basically came in at the same time. So yes, we can... apparently, Pone makes the original straight line look tame. Yeah, we can go to the original... The original straight line. I don't know what Stinty was thinking when straight line was made. But... It was something. I mean, also, Stinty made... Did Stinty make Big Hong Kong? I think so. I believe so. Not that that's... Straight line is kind of good in a weird... It kind of exploits GTA being broken. Big Hong Kong is just silly and doesn't work most of the time. Oh, well, there we go. Right. I think we are ready. Supercars at a fast circuit where there's so much slipstream. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh yes, Pone makes a very good point. Stinty made a series of tracks based on shapes. Of course, that was where it came from. You lot have better memories than I do. There's also circle, square, and I think triangle. Yes, I do remember that. Circle with mules. Yes, circle with mules. That ended up with a big explosion of physics at one point. I do remember that. That's where straight line came from. See, we are learning important pieces of FailRace lore. Well, FailRace GTA 5 lore, that's for sure. We are learning the origins of wacky circuits. Right, here we go. So it is the Ignis for... these can probably scoop. Hoping... Oh, Aaron missed the jump start. Not the boost start, I should say, not jump start. Lado is to the inside. I don't want to visit a building again. It was very, it's very hectic again. There's going to be a lot of off-throttle moments here. Because you are just not going to be able to exploit the car's grip and speed when it's too wide in front. And I'm pretty sure the clubs could bump draft a bit. It wasn't perfect, but they could. These, I doubt you're going to get away with it as much. Well, we will follow a fellow orange car. Oh dear. We've spun in a really bad place, and unfortunately slash fortunately, it was only Salmon that got killed. It's unfortunate for Salmon, but fortunate for everyone else. Yeah, we went just a tiny bit too far to the right. Oh, that's some space program right there. Someone's found an advertising side. Like, the catch up and slipstream is so powerful here. We are almost back in the lead group. Somebody, I don't know whether it was Stig or Mute, did an impressive bunny hop. Now, the downside for us is we are turning up here at really high speed, and I have got nowhere to go with this speed other than help Liam forward. Liam found a lamppost. I had stopped helping at that point. Liam made that mistake, and I claim no responsibility for that one. There was it's that sticky out bit of concrete. It's horrible if you don't see it in time. Oh, well, that was a sticky out bit of Stig, I think. Hey, I don't know where I am. There was no... I was trying to spin on... I'm still being chucked around like a toy. Help! Help! I want my wheels on the ground, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that was... As crashes go, that one was quite funny. I was just desperately trying to get out of the middle of the road, but there was nowhere to go. You just got thrown about like a toy. And like the cars following in, you can't actually see. I should point out, in that tunnel, it's so fast. If you are on your own, you are flat out on the way into that tunnel, and you are committed before you can see that the track is blocked. You simply don't see that the track's blocked there. So there's nothing they can do about it on that one, especially not if they're too wide. You've got no chance of being able to stop, change direction, or anything like that. Right, so you hit every car on the track. I think I did. Well, I'd say every car hit me. It started off with Stig getting airborne, and then I was just tossed around through the whole sequence of corners. Yeah, it started with Stig hitting the wall, I think, through there, and then it just got worse and worse for me. We've caught up to to a large pack. It's kind of the pack. It's a bit spread out, but yeah, Glisker's investigating a wall. Oh crap, many speeds and no space. Whoa, for God's sake. I mean, I saw that happening, and I don't know who it was. Someone decided to shove at a very inopportune moment on that one. I just put it back on the stream delay. Yeah, it wasn't a big bump. It was just a bump, enough of a bump at a very critical juncture that we went and found a very solid wall. Well, Crane got into the back of Chris. Liam has had to reset. What's the betting? Liam fell off the motorway on this little bit of wall. That would be my guess. The thing is, right, we're 21st. Still pretty sure we're not out of this yet. The leaders are a bit further away than I would have liked. That being said, I think there is still a chance, although Slipstream has not been kind to me down here. Liam has got a little bit muscled out. Oh, and the green cars escaped the circuit. Fred spun in the middle of the pack. I don't know if there was contact, didn't see. Now, there is a slow... Oh, for God's sake. I just want to not be caught up in other people's crashes. Please. Please. I just want to not... I saw the stuff going on, and I was just trying to pick a line that was going to get me quickly through the corner, and Chris hit the wall, and someone else... I don't know if there was contact. I was busy trying to pick my line through that section, and I didn't see if Chris was tagged into that or whether it was Chris that hit the wall. Someone hit the wall anyway, and caused a lot of problems for me, well, and for Chris. Right. Get in some slipstream now. Would be good. We are 19th. And I'm still not going to say we're out of this yet, because I don't think we are. There is still it's a small chance, but there is still a small chance. With the way this track works, with the speeds involved, what I could do with is... I could have done with, actually, Chris having got through that and it just being two of us working together. Much easier to work with 2 cars than work with 3 or 4. Oh, well. Oh no, there's iffily rejoining cars. Yeah, we were carrying a lot of speed into turn 1. If you're going to chop the nose of a car off, that is the thing that can happen through there. Now, we are absolutely flying this lap. Whoa. That is the limit of grip. We are testing that limit of grip. Okay, small man, let's work together. We might even have Gliska to work together with. It's so difficult because there's always a pack of cars somewhere that has more momentum than you do. Now, the leaders are quite far away. We fired it across that jump because we were in the draft. Yeah, the lead pack's actually not as far away as I thought it was initially. If the 3 of us can work together, that would be really good. But this is a huge if. Working together is not normally the FailRace way. Okay, Gliss is going to drop back, and we'll get in the draft. Small man fell further back. Okay, let's go through. That's fine. We will get some slipstream. Not going to be close enough this time through. We will lift. Oh, although lifting. Okay, lifted. Needed a bigger lift. Thought I could get away with that. Could not. Well, now I think it's going to be a bit too much of an ask. We've only got a couple of laps to go. Yeah. That is just... Well, I wonder if I actually shouldn't have lifted. I wonder if I just stayed on the throttle, we would have got away with that one. I think we were just going way faster than we had been before because of all the slipstream running up to it. That was a silly mistake. It's just that impatience of wanting to go as fast as possible. And the leaders are all bunched up. Now that's good news for us. We actually want that. If the leaders are all bunched up, they go slowly, right? Because they're trading paint. They can't go flat out through corners that we can. It's 7 seconds in 2 laps. That is potentially doable. Now the optimism is it's not quite hopeless optimism. It's still ever so fractionally grounded. As you actually, you know, we should get there before the end of the race. We should do it. This is an absolute mess that we are heading towards. The skittles have been dropped everywhere. Oh, there's no good way to get through that at speed. Someone has dropped the skittles bag. I don't know. I didn't see what started it, what caused it. No, it's flying down the road. Hello, Shadow. We are to the inside. Shadow will lift. Valentane's being slow through that section. We are out the other side. I mean, we've ended up in 4th somehow from all of this. Gliska's leading the way, considering me and Gliska were a long way back this time last lap. Things have worked out quite well for us. We avoided the Skittles incident on the start-finish straight. Oh, hello, Stevie. Did not know what side you were going. I, for some reason, assumed you were going to the inside, which is why I kind of drifted a little bit right, and Stevie was not. Okay, so me, Gliska, and Stevie really have a huge lead, but as you saw, that can change really quickly around this track. Last lap I was 7 seconds away from the front, and now we are in the lead. It changed very, very fast. Although the one plus point we should get is with 3 of us, we're less... Oh, they're all stacking up. Like I say, with 3 of us, you're less likely to get the big pile-up that we saw. However, more and more cars are joining in the fun now. We've got so much speed. We can have a go at turn 1. I'm going to really slow it down because I don't want to do I don't want a repeat of the roll we had earlier. Gliska is alongside. Salmon with a better run is going to get there. Not going to fight that one. That's asking for a crash. Salmon's all crossed up. I have to lift. It's a little bit carefully does it through this section. We're on a wonky line. That's fine. We can't do much about that. We will run up the hill. I mean, we've got so much speed. Is someone going to come with us? No, because there is no one, because they've all crashed. Never mind. I was wondering whether we'd have any help on that right-hand side, but there was no one there to help us. So, that's fine. Don't really mind that too much. Okay. I mean, there's a pack of cars further back. I don't know whether they're going to catch us in time. We're past... They are probably going to catch us in time. seeing the closing speeds of Shadow and Salmon and all that. Around the final corner we go. I'm out a little bit high and wide there. That's a little bit wider than I wanted. Problem we've got here, what way is Gliska going to go? We're going for the middle. Oh! Sorry, Salmon. I don't think Salmon realised we were going through the middle of that one. I apologize. Once the cars made contact, there was just nothing we could do to get those away in time. I think Salmon didn't realise we were. So I was catching it back on the stream. Yeah, it was. We slightly bumped Gliska that put us a little to the left, and I think Salmon was trying to avoid the wall on the far left. That was unfortunate. That was really unfortunate for Salmon. I do apologise on the run to the line there. Yeah, you're at such high speed, such little contact. It's such a bumpy straight, that sort of thing can happen. And once the contact was made, yeah, that was just going around. And it was going around and got scooped and fired off. But there we go. Well done, Danger Man, for taking victory in all of that. Fake Ninetales was third behind me. Gliska ended up in fourth. Such a mad... Supercars were maybe ambitious, I think, for that circuit. They were a bit quick. Yeah. There we go. Now there's no tight corners. We did quite well, considering how far back we were for a lot of that. We were involved in a lot of the early crashes. So yeah, the fact that we got ourselves back towards the front, even if we didn't quite get there all the way to the front, I can't complain too much about that one. To be fair, we now go from a very fast flowing mad circuit to an even faster circuit. Not really flowing, but it is definitely mad. Probably madder. Because it is time to tackle the legendary straight line circuit. Now, there'll only be one race on the straight line, because we're doing a two-lap race on here. 2 laps of straight line is enough. Pretty much. Right, let's go. And hopefully I haven't deleted it. I would never delete straight line. Of course, we could never get rid of straight line. It is a far too important a circuit. Again, for the FailRace GTA 5 stuff. As I said, Pone has built a new version of straight line that I'm sure will turn up at some point in terms of videos. Now, what vehicle? You know, we're gonna go for an original. We're gonna go for an original on this one. Right, from last job. Everyone will get an invite. Hopefully, it will work. So we are going for the iMorgan. That is the vehicle we are using here. Okay, now this will be unlocked because it's unlocked to allow, you know, everything, because we're messing around and so on with this. So make sure you select the right car. We are driving the iMorgan on this. It is terrible overall, but brilliant for this. It was one of the early cars that this circuit was designed for, essentially, the iMorgan, along with the Rampant Rocket, the bike, trike, I guess. I don't know if invites are working. We are slowly getting there. You are welcome to join. However, the invite person is not in the game. We're having invite issues, are we? Or cloud issues? could be either. We don't know. I think the clouds are, you know, taking over and everything. Got to love the power of clouds. Stig's in the clouds. Pone is in the clouds. I think I saw Small Man is in the clouds. Valentine's in the clouds. GTA! What are you doing? Thing's broken. Oh. It's been a while since we've had a complete cloud-related death. Oh, Valtrek is here. Pone is out of the clouds. Oh, now it's doing something. Here we go. People are joining. The clouds have been sorted. In fact, I wouldn't have minded some clouds today. It's been very hot. Well, I say very hot. It's been very hot for England. And that's like 30 degrees. That's hot for England. Right. We have got... People are connected. Right. If you would like to take part in this race... I think we've actually got everybody. Most people are here anyway. Yeah, if you do want to take part, there are still a couple of spaces. You can send a message to Ewan. You will need to be on Xbox. You will need the enhanced version of GTA if you wish to join. But yeah, send a message to Ewan and he will send you an invite and hopefully we'll be able to get you connected. Fingers crossed, at least. As you can see, sometimes GTA decides you should just look at some clouds. And, you know, what can you do? I do wonder, and I probably don't want to know the answer to it, how much time I have spent in GTA loading screens. I do wonder how much of my life has been spent in GTA loading screens. Because I bet it's more than I want it to be. I bet it's a lot more than I want it to be. But, there we go. Right. I think we're going to go with 25. Oh, no. We are not going with 25. We are getting some more connected. Fantastic. We will have 27 for straight line. 27. Right. Remember. We are all in the I. Morgan. Ewan has just decreed there's a pig on a ball. I feel like that's a Chris quote if ever I heard one, not having any more context than that. I'm just going to say it's a Chris quote and be done with it. Right, here we go. Everybody in an I. Morgan. Let us begin. 2 laps. It's gonna be crazy. There's going to be someone who gets the wrong car, right? It's almost a guarantee. With this many people, someone is going to get the wrong car. Now, we have got to try and cycle through it. It's not the easiest to get to it, because I can't remember if it is just called the I. Morgan or whether it has other bits of the name. Nope, it is just called the I. Morgan. Fantastic. It's a derpy, silly-looking car. I have one in my garage only because I won it from the casino. I really am not a fan of it. It drives not very well. It's just not very good overall. It looks a bit dumb. But it does work for this. It is wonderful. It wasn't supposed to rain. What does rain do to straight line? I do not know. We are about to find out. What? I don't think rain has much effect on straight line particularly. I mean, oh god. Oh no. Things have happened. Many things have happened back there. None of them good. None of them good. We're okay though. We've got through this. So the reason why straight line, well, the reason why the iMorgan is so bad for straight line is because A, the speed differential between normal and slipstream is insane. B, they used to climb over one another, so you couldn't bump draft, although that might have been changed. I don't know. They haven't seemed to be climbing over each other as much as they used to. Maybe one of the recent updates has changed it. Oh, we got a little bit greedy trying to get through there. Nope, they still do a little. Bye-bye, Crane and Liam. Oh, yeah. No! Lado murdered Chris right there. That was an impressive murder. Yeah, okay, they don't quite seem to do what they used to. However, oh, it's still not great. They do seem to push. Oh no, there we go. Synchronized deaths for Stevie and Danger Man. Okay, now they are up to their normal tricks. Maybe I should expect them to be even worse than they actually are. Who knows? Who knows? Obviously, oh dear. Well, oh, tell you what, Ninetales out of the draft there. It was like they slammed on the brakes. That's the difference in draft and no draft for these. Oh, well, their gaps opened up. This isn't great. No one's got any slipstream, so we're just going 5 wide, and someone behind is going to turn up at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and that someone is Ninetales. And Jack Attack has lived up to their name, and Lado's pointing the wrong way. Lado, point the right way. There you go. It's fine. Oh, God. Well, let's just push Chris forward. No, it's not working. Bump drafting was not working. It worked briefly. At least I wasn't crashing until Lado occurred. And then there was a lot of crashing. And now we've fallen a fair way. Well, we've fallen to 10th. It's fine. We've still got a while of this to go. Oh, God. Spot the gap somewhere. Where is the gap going to be? Not there. But it was there for a bit. Liam also had the same idea. It's just like you can see that crash going on. Hello. Okay, well the bumps did actually save me. We slowed down someone. I don't know who, but all of the bumping did actually recover us quite well. Oh God, don't want to get lifted up. Where are the crashed cars going to be? We had so much speed going. We were at like full crazy speed as cars were spinning, and there was just no way. Aaron is at full iMorgan speed down that section and did a murder. Oh, I forgot about the explodey bits. Oh, well, I hadn't forgotten about them, but I didn't realise we were this close. Right. Go on, Aaron. Oh, that's not quite works. So, now we have to turn around and go back the other way. This always goes well, doesn't it? Oh. As I said, this always goes well. At least we have turned around. It's so dumb. It's so dumb but so glorious all at once. At least we dealt with the explosion bit, right? That can't happen again. Not quite sure how Mute got turned around there, but they did. Now it's Danger Man's turn. Oh, sorry, Danger Man. That was a great recovery. I was not expecting the recovery. I was not expecting that to suddenly be pointing. Oh, cars! Cars everywhere. Hello. It's a good game mode for like wreck avoidance practice. You have to get quite good at it, although you are normally going so much faster than the wrecks, which shouldn't quite happen. But still, there goes Doyle and Glisker, and somehow I haven't been hit. That is remarkable. And then it's less remarkable. Well, oh no. Well, we started that, and then we finished it. Oh, Glisker's done a kickflip off Ewan, and somehow still gone forward enough to land on Ewan, and then spin me as well. That is honestly quite impressive. All of this has been quite impressive. Oh, there we go. Now we're going. Who's in the lead? Salmon is having a lonely race up at the front. It's about to be a lot less lonely as everything turns out. This is basically just a crash for 2 laps. Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily, you can't really call them laps. Oh, that was a good spot of the gap for whoever I was pushing. I'm not actually sure who we were pushing. I think it might have been Drake. Oh, that's a big flight for somebody. Liam has landed well. Danger Man less well. You just turn up at lots of speed. You hope that the bump is good, and then most of the time the bump isn't good. Oh, we're finding all the cars to crash into again. No, not for a second race in a row. Oh, it's happened again. In a different way. I mean, at this track it's more likely. This track it is more likely to crash into all the other cars in the field. The previous track, it's, you know, that's supposed to be a sensible circuit, and it just wasn't. These poor iMorgans. Oh, someone in that Shadow. Yeah, Shadow was the football in this one. But Lado went for a gap. There's spinning going on. Yeah, that was like you're trying to find a gap at really high speeds, and just it's not always there. Oh, now we're going to murder Valentine. Do apologise. Was not going for murder. Was going for a bit of slipstream. I mean, the murder happens on the straight line, right? There's nothing you can do. Liam just lag murdered an orange car. Whoa. Right, we want to actually let Bumpy go a little bit, because sitting alongside doesn't help anybody. Come on, Bumpy, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's work together. Oh, I think Bumpy's gone too far. No, Bumpy, come back! Bumpy! Bumpy! Come on. I think Bumpy might have actually lifted as well. Yeah, because there's no point going on your own. Oh, crap. Well, it's turnaround time. How the hell did I get through that in one piece? Old Bumpy! Oh, never mind. My victory was short-lived. There we were, wanting Bumpy's help, and then we got pushed off a mountain. Oh. Well. Oh, dear. I mean, yeah, Ewan was stuck against a wall. That was not much they could do. We are in the worst place now. So, the absolute worst place to be is in the middle of nowhere. I've got no cars ahead to slipstream with. There was a crash that I'm hoping we might be able to join the tail end of that. The cars behind are going to appear so fast that I might struggle to match pace with them and get in a draft. Oh, that was bad for me. Oh, and it's just let cars get past, and I've not, still not got a draft in that one. Can we get a draft off of Crane here, maybe? I think we should be able to, although Crane's not going quite well. Come on! No, don't do this to me, GTA. Oh, well, there's another pinball session going on in front. We should be able to get something off one of these groups. Really? Oh, no, there we go. There we go. That's the ticket. Whoa! All off the speed, all off the speed. Oh, Drake has gone to the moon! Well, we had all of the speed for a little bit and it was fun, and then all of the speed evaporated, although we didn't go to space, so I guess that's something. Right. Hey, Liam. Did you run out of all of the speed as well? All of the speed was glorious, and then all of the speed evaporated. Well, no, we tried to actually use it, and we got stuck with nowhere to go. We are currently stuck side by side with Liam. We are waiting for an opportunity here, which has not really arrived yet. We're both trying to get across into Danger Man slipstream, which has not worked. Can I push Liam at all? Probably not going to work with an iMorgan. Gliska's just driven into that. Oh! I found the gap that time! I did a good thing! I made a smart decision. For once, the slipstream not really wanting to work for me actually helped. It's crazy, I know. No, don't you dare, game. Don't you bloody dare. Right, there we go. The slipstream pull. Let's happen. Oh, the back end got very squirrely. The rain not helped with that, but... Oh, hello. I am backwards now, and then we are forwards again. Oh, and then we're backwards and forwards, and maybe a direction that is useful. Yes. Hello again, Liam. just whenever we're going slow, we just suddenly find Liam. Oh, there's a big crash going on for an Aaron. There's a big amount of speed for an Alex. who is going, not going to catch the top group. That's fine. Through the narrow gap we can go. We are all right. I don't, Drake, why did you move at that point? We're literally going in a straight line. I mean, I know a lot of this is you know, is all straight lines, but go on, Doyle. Let's go. Let's go. It actually kind of worked out all right for me. I can't complain too much about that change of direction. Go, Crane, go. Now it is. We've got a million miles an hour of speed. Oh, didn't realise Crane had gone that side. I don't think someone was going to go outside because there wasn't much space, but Crane did. Should have checked. Salmon is going to climb over us, and Danger Man has literally overtaken Salmon. That was an impressive one. Doyle is up the wall. Gliska found a gap that was... I swear that gap was not big enough for an I. Morgan, but Gliska found it. Uh-oh. Now it's our turn to be climbing, and it's gone wrong. Oh, hey, Mew. Oh, that's a lot of speed and a lot of crashed cars. I did start that one. I mean, I'm not going to say we finished it, because it just kind of ran out of momentum as far as crashes go. We definitely started that one. Nope. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Lots of speed going on. Whoa. Salmon's gone past. Salmon's gone past very quickly. See, me and Stig are doing a better job working together. Crane has danced across the other side of the track. Hopefully we can keep Stig coming with us. I mean, it does mean there's going to be another car in the lead group, but... Oh, hello. Well, I was trying to get out of that one, but there was little that I could do. We were very much pushed into that crash, and the rolling crash continues. Bumpy has forced their way through and has made that one work. We are up into the top three. Valtrek with a big push that we did not want, and then they get a big push from Stevie, and we're going to give Bumpy the big push at the moment that Bumpy didn't want. Oh, and then we've got the big flight that we didn't want off the back of Gliska's car. It's fine. I mean, not really, but it's good enough. It's fine enough. Right, that's a huge gaggle of cars behind us. How many more checkpoints? Not too many to go now. 6 more to come. Whoa! I mean, there's going to be recovery time, right, in this, but there's also going to be time for that huge pack of cars to catch us, and that's what I'm more scared of. We're scared of that big pack because they're going to turn up with so much force behind them that I really don't want to be involved with. Oh, well, physics absolutely exploded on someone there, and that's the end of my race. From this point, we will not recover to the finish line, stuck like that. Yeah. I tried to hug the wall to minimise the chaos. I tried my very best to hug that wall so that we knew we were likely to get hit, right? So I hugged the wall to try and survive the worst of whatever was going to happen. However, we just got unlucky. We just got super unlucky in that one. And, yeah. The chaos still found us regardless, and we will be scrapping over 20th position and so on. Liam looks like they have taken victory. Pone may have finished 3rd in this one. Although that leaderboard bit there can sometimes be quite wrong. I was looking at the leaderboard and did not realise there was another crash going on before the finish line. So there we go. It's 24th for us. Yeah. Couldn't really do much. It was like if I'd landed on the wheels, it would have been all right from that crash, because we got stuck, had to roll over, and yeah, we were a turtle for too long. What was the actual finishing position? It was a Liam victory in this one. It was, oh, we're all the way down there. It was Liam, Dangerman, and Pone that get on the podium. Crane is 4th ahead of Shallow. Aaron is 6th ahead of Gliska, Ewan, Stig, and Valtrek. There we go. There we go. Fastest lap would go to Jack Attack. Not the fastest lap matters too much around here. However, there we go. Right. We will head back to free mode on this one. Or apparently we are replaying it. I don't know what's going to happen. we were already doing one round on here because it was 2 laps. What was I going to say? Oh, Anon Snake, thank you very much for the donation. It is very much appreciated indeed. What will we do? What will we do to round the stream off? I mean, we could finish. I mean, we've had some sensible. We've had some. We've had some chaotic. We've had some accidentally chaotic that we're not supposed to. I don't know why we're beating up the apostrophe here, but you know, we can do. I think we can't do sumo. It doesn't work. It's all broken now, which is a shame. It just doesn't work. Oh, okay, that's Poem Bill. I don't know what I've got random tracks saved. I think, is it going to be on this list? I think we're going to finish here. I think we're going to finish here for this. We will save Boost Canal for another day. If you haven't seen this track yet, it's very good. Right, let's go with muscle cars. You can't go wrong with. You can't go wrong with muscle cars. Custom vehicles need to be off. Right, let's get everybody in. Don't know how this is going to do with 25 or so people. I mean, Cat Mash will be fun, but it doesn't really work again with this setting. The game mode doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. And trying to organise it ourselves with 20-odd people is not going to happen. So, yeah. We are limited by what GTA lets us do. I miss the fact that we can't have proper sumo rounds anymore. I don't know why it was broken. Well, we can technically do sumo, but you can only do 12 people in it, which is a massive disappointment, is probably the best way to sum it up. I don't know why that was changed. Hell, level 8 proved you could build a sumo arena that works perfectly well for 20 plus people. So, I don't know why. I mean, Rockstar's just made a million bad decisions with, you know, messing about with that, removing the cars, all of that crap. But yeah, we will get inviting. If you're in the clouds, we will try and send invites when we can. Hopefully when you get out of the clouds, there should be an invite to your GTA phone. Fingers crossed. We can get everybody back in who would like to be taking part. Oh, sumo after the last update might also be more broken. How do they break sumo even more than? Sometimes the circle doesn't spawn, sometimes it doesn't properly spawn, sometimes it doesn't count the scoring properly as to who finished last or who was still alive at the end. How have they broken it more? They've basically just stripped away at it continuously until it's an option in the game that doesn't. Well, next thing you'll go to do it and it will spawn you into a random deathmatch or something. Oh, GTA 6, please. Please be good. Like, I'm sure it will be very good. I'm just also sure the online is going to be all manners of broken. But there we go. Now, if you haven't seen this circuit before, this is an interesting challenge. There will be narrow sections on the circuit where you can only fit one car wide. You try and fit more than that, and things are going to go funky. It's the best way to sum it up. So, yeah, going to have to be careful, going to have to make smart decisions, I think, is the best way to put it. And saying that, you might get pushed into a tunnel you don't want to go in. Right, there are a couple of adjustments from the one that was filmed the other day. We will see how it all pans out. Okay, I'm very glad I wasn't given that option. I was just curious. Not that we needed any more chaos on here. Okay. 26. We did not have this many when we filmed it. I can't remember how many we were running. I think it was like 14, 15, possibly. When that was filmed. So yes, there's a lot of cars going through the circuit. Okay, Vigoro ZX. Don't know the last time I drove this car. We have used it. I don't remember it being too bad. For the good old Fudge-undies, it should be fine. It should drive fairly well. There will be the final corner. You can risk a wall ride if you want to try and make... Oh god, the cars are so close together on the grid. Oh no. I anticipate a problem. I'm just going to put this out there right now. I do anticipate a problem. That's why I've started the recording, because there might be some good thumbnail potential right here. Problem surprisingly okay. We are going to let them two go through there. Yeah, that could have been way worse. Lado was the problem. Lado slightly murdered a Danger Man and a Shadow, I think it was. Valentator's going to go to the inside, and they will struggle to pull that up in time. They do, and Lado has found a big pillar to go into. Now, that tube above us, you can get to it. There is a way. I personally don't like that route. However, as Pone has found... Well, Pone is the track builder. Pone has found it, and then Pone found a lamppost. Well, that's not so great for Pone. We are going for the slightly preferred line, actually, the wider line there. You can get a little bit more speed out of the car. It's risky, but you can get a little bit more speed out of it. Valentine is going for a gap. Now, this climb up here, you do not want to be full throttle. I was on the brakes, and even that wasn't enough there. Never mind. It has worked out for us. It's me and Valtrek going for the wall. Valtrek brakes. Danger Man doesn't. Danger Man pushes us through. Danger Man was going for that. Full commitment. Whether anybody else was or not. Hope for a gap. Was not a gap. Things have exploded. Things have really exploded there. There was so many cars going on that it was just go for it and hope. There wasn't really going to be much way to know, because they're going so quickly that trying to figure out a way through that was always going to be impossible. You just have to hope. Oh dear. That's fine. Now, onto the wall we head. That's fine. No Brazen to try and murder us this time around. It's much nicer and calmer when there's no Brazen to try and murder you. And then we have this sort of narrowing track section up here. You can possibly fit 2 cars wide on there. I don't know. Maybe it'd be very dicey to try and fit 2 cars wide. Now, most of the leaders are trying... Well, most of the leaders are going for the wall ride. None have gone actually for the higher of the 2 paths. So you can get on top of that platform up there by running really high up on the wall. Oh! Yeah, Doyle would end up on the wrong side of the road. Was trying to avoid that, but yeah, we were already there. And there was not much that they could have done to avoid us on that one. Oh, we actually lose a load of traction coming over that. Right, Glisko is behind us. That's fine. Glisko wants to go high. They can. They were not going for that pipe. It was tempting to try and go for the pipe. I feel like you go to the pipe, you can try and make up some time, right? But I feel like we're close enough to the leaders that the risk is actually a bit too great. I'm sure there will be plenty of brave cars trying that, but it's definitely a pretty big risk to go for it. We have got big tussle for the lead. I presume it is Chris, Dangerman, Liam, and... not sure. Is that Shadow's car? No, it's Valtrek. Okay. Up the hill we go. We are on the brakes, desperately trying to stop that. Oh, maybe stunt of the day right there. Maybe stunt of the day on that one. I could see we weren't going to make that landing how I wanted it to, so I went for the roll, and I can't believe that actually worked. Bloody hell. I'm so happy that that worked. Oh, things are bad here. Oi. I say stunt. No, probably not stunt of the day, because it was only a single roll. That being said, the fact that it was landed and able to carry on with actually a positional gain over Valtrek is quite impressive. Like that was intended to work like that. I just didn't expect it to actually pan out like that. Oh, Liam's gone swimming. Right, the salmon is here. Are we going to be ahead of Valtrek? Just... Oh! Danger Man's exploded. One of the cars back there missed the jumpers, or missed the kind of landing section, or the narrow section as well. Valtrek is going to come past a little bit. We are sticking with the sensible line. Oh, salmon landed on us. Chris has landed on us. I don't want to go that side because I know... Oh, I know what happened down that straight before. I was being a bit caught. We could have taken the lead there. I was being cautious because I didn't know what the jumping cars were going to be like, so I actually needn't have worried too much there. Oh, salmon backed out of that. Was not expecting them to back out of that one, actually, or back out that much, but never mind. All is fine. It was only a little bump. All is good. Okay, Lado and Gliska are turning up with many miles an hour. We will just drive sensibly through there. Okay. Little bit of a breakaway group, then a gap back. It's not going to stay forever, but we will make the most of it. And if we can stay away from trouble at the crossover point... Oh, Valtrek left that too late to get out of the slipstream. That was not a helpful bump draft. We're out very wide through there. And okay, Lado is behind. Now, we have had a lot of issues up here. Oh no. Oh. That was very close. This has been all very close for a lot of us here. Lado is not going to... No one's going to challenge for a pass there. Oh, I was hoping everyone was going to go the same way because it would make it easier here. And, you know, was going for no crossover deaths. Oh, well, me and Gliska made it. I don't know if... Lado's the only one that's lost time there, really. The other two lost a little bit, but not too much. Lado has dropped back and brought someone else into the party. I don't know who it is. But, yeah, there's someone else coming to join. Gliska's up very high on the wall. Probably not a bad idea if you're running side by side to go for that one. We did that fairly successfully. Is it? It's Valete that's come to join us on this. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to risk it. No point at this stage. I would rather sit back and bide our time. Well, okay, I didn't actually want to go for an overtake, but Slipstream decreed that we should. So there you go. We are going to be probably on a lower line on the wall. I don't mind too much. These cars are actually quite good. They get off the wall very well. And that would work very well on a final lap. Okay. Can we do that again? Oh, that was the edge of adhesion for the Camaro. All right, there was no more grip left in that car down that section, but it was cool. We have got Stevie has joined the group. Hello, Stevie, and Ewan is here. Stig is also joining us. All changed this lap around. Don't know what happened to Gliska. There was, yeah, I could see Ewan's car was about, so I just left space on the inside. No point spinning out now with half a lap to go. You've got to be in it at the very end if you want to win, and giving a little bit of space at this stage in the race is not the worst thing to do. Right. We will take the place away from Sam, and Stig is still going to be there, and it's still to be expected. Now, this section here is anyone's guess. So, I don't know whether this is... So, I've gone for a different strategy. My approach is don't be involved in the aerial shenanigans there, because I'll catch straight back up, because everyone's got to funnel down. Stevie and Ewan did not want to play nice. It's worked out quite well for us. Oh, no. I was hoping we were going to get across in front of that one. We did not, and now we are stuck. Ah. Damn it. They slipped to 8th. We're not actually a million miles away from the leaders. I mean, it's a very small chance. There's a very small chance that we could do something here. Not again! I should have gone higher. I should have gone a lot higher on the wall. Ah, bloody hell. Ninetales has gone for a big roll. That's very frustrating. Because basically what I was gonna send it onto the top platform, because I was so far back there was no real harm in trying it at this stage. I was so far back, we're gonna lose anyway, so send it to the top. But there we go. Looks like Ewan's gonna get pushed across the line and take a victory there. Now we are a long way back. Oh, that's too high. Oh, I lost the back end on the wall anyway. That was way too high. Oh. Okay, it's a really fine line. It's a really fine line between running high enough on the wall that you can go for that jump and running too high that you just lose the back end. Yeah. God damn it. Ah, well. 'Twas a good race up until the end. Was a good race up until the end. Ewan took victory. Stig was second. I think Valtruck ended up in third. Yeah, we were unlucky at that crossover point at the end. I think the whole lift and brake strategy before the second of the Fudge Undies walls was a good idea, but yeah, we were just not quite there. Not quite there. Ah, well. Yeah, we ended up 11th. At the end of all of that, we did beat Chris to the line, at least. That's something. It's a very fun track. There we go, yeah. Right. We will have one more go around here. Just to end the stream off on a silly note. On an entertaining note, I hope. I mean, the track works for what it was intended to. Mitch, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying anyone for a round of Lado wins. Unfortunately on this circuit it doesn't really work very well. Maybe we can have a go next. Although I have to say, Lado has actually been quite competitive in this. not to be rude. Lado's been running at the front in a bunch of these races actually. The first few races in the stream, Lado was right up there the whole time. So yeah, Lado's been close to winning a few legit races and everything. So yeah, we joke, but no, Lado's been doing good in this one. Shall we go supercars? Yeah, let's do it. I don't remember what supercars are on here. Right, let's. Don't know if anyone's disconnected. I mean, there might have been some disconnects along the way. Okay, the sports car is the new Italia Stinger, although I like it and everyone else hates it, so might not drive it. Supers at 811. Okay, did we use supers in the video? I don't remember. It was only like a week ago we filmed that. I say my memory is shocking. It isn't, and it is. Like, it can be good for stuff, but when it comes to videos, because I film so much and stream so much, I just can't possibly retain it all. So, it's just, it goes very quickly. Yeah. Oh well. Alright. Alright, we will go with 24. Apologies if you have disconnected and are trying to get back in. But, here we go. Let's begin. 811s. Actually, yeah, we did race these. I think the thumbnail is of these, actually. Ah, well. Too late now. I can't cancel the launch. I'm just going to try and not go swimming. I know we laughed at Liam going swimming, and then I proceeded to go swimming straight away up. Well, a little bit afterwards. If we just avoid swimming on this circuit, it would be wonderful. It would be the dream. Is no swimming in the race cars. It's the goal. Right. What can we do? Can we survive lap 1, turn 1? It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be barreling down here. We actually did, considering how tightly packed the grid is, but this time around feels worse. Although, no, we have got away quite nicely through all of this. Oh, explosion, and Gliska was climbing a wall, but other than that, not too bad. I don't want to run too high up on the wall. I know there's going to be some cars up there carrying that momentum. Is anyone going to go for... No one's really wanting to try and take that tunnel, which does surprise me. Especially on the first lap. If you're brave and you're good through there, you can make up a heap of time, and someone has. Is that Pone again, do we reckon? Nope, it's Liam. Yeah, so if you can get it, because you're just out of the traffic, on a normal lap it's not such a big advantage, but on the first lap, because you're out of the traffic, that can save you a heap of time. Oh, Danger Man's got squeezed against a wall and fallen over. It happens. It's GTA, what can I say? Right, brakes. Oh dear. Well, Stevie exploded, I didn't. There's a lot of cars coming tumbling down. Drake is going to fall into the line. Through there, I'm going with the 2 cars because I'm trying to... hoping more cars go this way. Oh, I think Liam actually had the right idea on the opening lap, you know. It's actually a bit of a sneaky one, but it definitely... Well, it worked. It didn't work as well as Liam wanted it to. But basically just sneak around the edge of the wall and don't actually have to try and go through the traffic. That would be helpful. Oh, there's a few cars slamming into the wall. I'm actually going to just sit back for a second. Oh, never mind. Aaron and Drake tangled. I was going to sit back so I wasn't landing on another car again. Oh, Liam got in trouble. We're carrying all of the momentum up the hill here. And we are going to chase Ninetails across the boost pad. And Bumpy is to the inside. We've got all the slipstream in the world, and that will put us to the front as we head into kind of the final corner. Danger Man, I think was below us. One of the red cars was below us. Bloody hell, it's madness down the start-finish straight. We've snuck away. We've done, I say, the difficult bit. We've got through the oncoming section on the first lap. It's probably one of the most dangerous parts, and we are running away at the front a little bit. Now, I'm half tempted to try and get in that tube up there. I don't actually know how to do it, because I've never really done this route before. I was experimenting, and experiment on the first lap, because if it goes wrong, you've got time to recover. We can build the lead. The lead's not going to last, right? Okay, you can carry a lot of speed. You've got to slow it down a bit coming out of that tube. But yeah, okay. Useful information has been learnt. Just learning what I can do with the car, how to take these different lines. That line is definitely faster up there. It has its risks, but it's 100% faster line to take. Right, so I don't actually want to be going that quickly up here. Now, the cars behind will absolutely chuck it. But we don't spin. We don't explode. It's, again, we're playing it safe at the moment, which isn't a terrible idea. Can we get across in front of the cars? We can. Just trying to figure out where the pack was going to be and where the other cars were going to be, and that one worked. Right. So, me and Danger Man, there's Ewan, there's dig, I think. Maybe Gliska, can't quite tell. Back there are all up at the front. So catch-up is always going to bring them towards me, right? You can't run away at a circuit like this. And this track will be very efficient for catch-up, for slipstream, because it's a lot of flat-out driving. There's a lot of long straights. Danger Man is to the lead of the race. Oh, crap. Slipstream boost pads in the air. Oh, God. That is not what you need in the slightest. I keep forgetting that when you bloody tuck in like that, because of the way slipstream works, you just get so much speed in the air, it's ridiculous. Oh, Ewan bumped a wall. Well, that was the final lap. That little bump on the wall could have been the difference for Ewan between winning and second place. I also played that unbelievably dangerously, jumping across in front of that white car. That could have been absolute disaster. So Ewan's running up high. Oh, I lost the back end. Right. Okay, and that is the danger of that route. I didn't go high enough. God, you've really got to be super committed to that one if you're going to get it. And we did not. So yeah, that is the downside. So if you're looking to try and make up time and you go, right, I'll take the dangerous line, and you get it wrong, the time that you were trying to make up, you've then just made it worse. We're not in a desperate situation at the moment, but it would have been helpful if we could have got onto that route. I can slow down. Crap. Yeah, I mean, we're 8th. It's not terrible, but it could be better. Don't really want all the speed over here. Still, I wanted some speed, but that was still too much speed there. Chris has hit the roof and had an issue. Oh, they have hit the set. Neither of these options are great in terms of directions to go. I should be clear from cross traffic, I think. Oh, Danger Man was trying the round the edge of the wall route, which kind of worked. Which has kind of worked, but did not work that time. Right. Oh, little lift down that section. Lado, unfortunate place to crash, but we've seen quite a lot of it at that corner. It's very close to flat out, but not quite flat out, basically. We've got so much momentum up here. However, can't overtake the cars ahead. Oh, well, Gliska wants to go. That's fair enough. We will run into the oncoming traffic there because there isn't any oncoming traffic at the moment because we are the leaders. So yeah, it's sort of safe for us to do that. Gliska, again, with the hurry up. Down there. Oh, bloody hell. Cars are everywhere. Don't know what happened to Ewan. We have lost Ewan slightly, but never mind. Oh! You know it's close. You know it's close when the camera craps itself. At that point, you know it is incredibly close. Liam is risking it on the final lap of the race. Okay. I respect the effort. Liam is going for it. From the lead, I personally wouldn't bother, because we know the catch-up's just going to bring us back into this one. If he's trying to make up time from further back, absolutely. But when you are literally side by side for the lead, I don't know whether I'd be that fussed about trying to go for a route that could potentially put you out of the race. Gliska was caught in two minds, I think, about what way to go. Now, see, I am jumping off of this jump pad. I don't really want the air time. Although Gliska's actually done quite a good job of getting that one. Although I think we're still gonna, we're just gonna repass because we're just on the ground and accelerating so much better that way. I don't know. If I do my way perfectly, I think it's quicker. Oh no, I misjudged it. I tapped the brakes thinking I needed to let that car go first, and I would have been clear. That's frustrating and annoying. If I booted it, would have been fine, but I tapped the brakes thinking I wasn't going to be fine, and that is what happened. I swear to God, Gliska, if we manage to do this again, if I manage to go swimming, oh, Ewan with a big wreck, Liam with no speed. I don't know if Liam may have had a little bit of an iffy landing, or if the element of catch-up as well will have been being done there. Glisker going for the climb over, Glisker in the wall. Yeah, that is the downside of that route, of that attempt. You don't want to quite be... I found that out earlier. You don't want to quite be that close to the car ahead, because it doesn't always go so well. We've got a really good run off of the wall. It's going to be... Oh, I've got one more lap. I thought that was the final lap. No! Why could that not be the final lap? God damn it. Hey, we'd like playing it close with the red cars through there. Oh, there's one more lap around. We've got to try and survive this all again. I thought that was it. I thought we were done. We're not done. Liam is continuing to take the high line. Yeah, it's a... I think Liam's got it figured. As I said, it works. It would be funny. It wouldn't be funny for Liam, but you know, if a mistake's made on the final, well, the final lap you just cannot recover through all of this. So there's 5 of us around at the front. We continue this wide line. Oh, what's... Okay, well, I guess shouldn't take the wide line. Now, I don't know what I can do from here. If I don't go for any boost pads, that kind of work. I don't know whether that's better. Okay, it's better than what Stevie did. That's for sure. They have all gone through here. Oh, they're split 2 and 2. Now, I will at least be clear of... I won't crash into those. Will I crash into any cross traffic? No. Purple car is further back. Now... Oh, we may catch in time. It's going to be super close. We've got to be perfect. There is no room for error. It's a lift through there. It's a little tap on the wall. I think someone just fell off the wall at the top. No, they've all made it. Someone has gone swimming. I think that was Liam, maybe. I think Liam is Liam is in the bay. We are turning up with a lot of momentum here. Oh! Valentine and Glisker wreck. They take each other out. They clonked the barrier. We've got all of the momentum now. Valentine stole some of it. I don't know whether that's going to... I don't think that's going to be enough to stop us. There is a tumbling pink car heading towards us, and we are gifted a victory. Oh. Turns out we were in the right place at the right time. I don't quite know how. I'll take it. I'll take it. We will claim victory. Desperately unlucky for Glisker. Glisker and Valentine even. Yeah. I don't quite know exactly how it occurred that they hit the centre barrier, but they did hit the centre barrier. I am so lucky we didn't get spun in that as well. We got a tag from a recovering green machine, but we got it there. Mew, I think, got a slightly wonky dismount from the wall at the end that got me far enough away that they couldn't slipstream us to the line. Ninetales with the fastest lap of the race in 7th. Liam also went for a swim at the end, having been at the front for so long. It's really unlucky for Liam. Well, there we go. That was the wonderful Fudge Undies circuit. It's good fun. It is good fun indeed. We had some very close racing there. I might have got the lap numbers wrong. To be fair, the previous lap would have been an even more spectacular finish. We still got the result in the end. We led across the line. The important bit, the bit that mattered, we did. And there we go. That was, yeah, a great fun track. I got so close to cars in that sort of start-finish line. Antics. Yeah, I got very close. If the camera freaks out, you know it's been close. But there we go, yeah. I hope that has been... I hope you've all enjoyed this stream. I hope it's been an enjoyable stream. I've had fun. We've had some very close races. We've had some very silly races along the way as well. So, yeah. I hope you've all enjoyed your Sunday evening, afternoon, or very early Monday morning for the crazy Aussies and New Zealanders around. I will be back next week with hopefully the usual complement of streams. Our amazing empire shall continue on Wednesday. There will be some Beam on Friday, and there'll probably be some GTA next Sunday. That is the plan for the moment, unless anything happens between now and then. You know, things can and do happen, but yeah. Hopefully there'll be the normal streams. Of course, a very, very big thank you to everybody who donated. It is, as ever, very much appreciated indeed. And of course, I thank you all very much for watching, for spending your evening, afternoon, etc. With us here in this nonsense world, where we have some fun racing, basically. That, though, is going to be it from me. Yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.